live here once again at In Your Head Wrestling Radio. I am the internet icon, the pride of the pilgrims, the most honest man in all of podcasting, and the damn handsome man, Jackie Jones. And soon I'll be joined by the OIBs, presumably. You know, we only do the show every week at the same time, decides to, it's a good time to take a shower 2 minutes before we go live. But I'm sure he'll be here soon, and he'll be all fresh and clean for the Headyverse. That's what's important. Normally he's a stinking bastard, so we don't want that. So he'll be here soon. But if you are listening on the podcast, every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, come on over to the YouTube page. It's youtube.com/C for channel/iWatch Wrestling. Subscribe, hit that bell icon. You'll get the notification every time we're live. There's a live chat room. You can leave comments. Get involved in the show. We have a Zoom call in. Zoom on in on video. It's a good time. It's a good time. We have super chats going. So if you loving the show, you want to donate some money, boom, help us out. It'll be good stuff. It'll be good stuff. We got Stephen Butler already here. Hello, Mr. Butler from Toronto. We got Vic Schiavone. Hi, guys. I'll be back before leaving for work, but everyone's taking a shower here right when the show's coming on. But tonight, it's going to be unboxing number 2. Unbox me. In your head for life. In your box. IYH for life. For life. That's right. So tonight, unboxing 2 Electric Boogaloo. Jackie Jones box right here. It says right. I'm gonna rip off Mitten's address so no one can zoom in and get the man's address. Go look him up. I'd open it now, but we're gonna wait for the inch man and gonna open them together. We're gonna come together in this box. But we're gonna open these boxes together. Unboxing 2. If you guys want to send boxes to me and the inch man, well, send them to me. I don't know about Incher, but send them to me, 2 Campbell Street. Jackie Jones, 2 Campbell Street, Sandwich, Mass. 02563. Put something on the box, but in your head, I'll open it here on the show. Urias, a decade of in your head. Feels like I'm a good human despite it all. Well put. Butler, should I zoom in? Who's zooming who is what I'm saying. Urias, I love the in your head for about 10 years. Just think about that, folks. 10 years. Now, if you go to prison for 10 years, you'd be like, holy shit, there goes my whole life. I'm going to lose all my 30s. I'm going to lose all my 40s, all my 20s, whatever decade it may be. Seems like a long time. But if you're in prison and you have internet access, you could listen to In Your Head. So what I'm saying, Uri's a good man. But if he happened to be in the big house this last decade, of course he would have been innocent. He just would have been there. You know, he was he got shafted by the man. He was framed and went to prison. But forget all that. Let's say he was in the prison for the last 10 years. What made it bearable? Not joining a gang, not joining the church, not white supremacy or any of that. What made it bearable? He could have listened to 10 years of In Your Head. Boom. I mean, you don't have to be in prison either to listen to it. You could just be listening to it. You know, it's not a prerequisite to listen to the show when you're in jail. I just assume there's probably something wrong with you if you're listening this long. Speaking of something wrong with you, look at these fine folks we have here on the line. We have Steven all the way up in Butler. and the Song Man. The Song Man I just saw recently on Facebook. I saw some old school Song Man photos from when he was in high school.
Yeah, that would be me.
He was looking good. He was looking all dapper. Now he's got a big beard. He looks like a mountain man. Looks like
I
he's
am feeling. Yep.
Looks like Mini Strowman.
And that's exactly the way I know, but I don't even think Steven's at all changed looking at his.
No, I bet Steven looks exactly the same when he was in high school.
Yeah, I'll take your word on that.
You'd be right.
He's ageless. Do you have a painting that you have like hidden in a safe?
Yeah, no, it's just healthy living. I have
Good
a
man.
wife
None of the booze. You're not doing the booze.
Exactly. And I owe that to my wife.
Not doing any cocaine.
No.
No.
Not eating any the fast food.
Actually, no. I met a woman who insisted on me living healthily. So we've been married for 20 years now, just over 20 years. So I am the picture of Dorian Gray, you know.
Very good. That's very good. Good man. Good man. Do you have any children?
No, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I know it's 20 years, but if by some miracle there does a new butler pops out one of these days, I think you should name it after in your head. So Jackie Jones Butler, Jackie Butler, maybe Icon Butler. If they're twins, one could be Icon, one could be Goat. Just putting out there. Or a Song Man. He's a young viral man. If we have any little Songmans running around, I think you should name one of them Jack.
Or you could do Jackie Hammer instead of Jack Hammer. Just do a Jackie Hammer.
Jackie Hammer. I like it.
Yeah.
The genetic Jackie Hammer. All right. I have less shadow. I don't know. Maybe more shadow in my eyes.
Crime.
He's taking a shower. I don't know. You would think you would probably time this better. You wouldn't be like, we're going live in 2 minutes. I think this is a good time to take a shower. But what do I know?
Good thinking for not to fall asleep again, Steven, for that, to get prepared for this.
Mm-hmm.
He probably just got finished, doing the deed and decided to jump in the shower. Was my thought. But he should be here. I mean, I've watched no wrestling. I did watch AEW last week. Steven, don't get upset. I'm gonna come through on this on this Raw review. But this weekend I was away from my mother's 70th birthday.
Yes, I saw the post.
Happy birthday.
Had a good meal there.
Yeah, I ate the most I've eaten in a couple of years probably this weekend, but it was good. It was good. I had prime rib. Like the prime rib there, Song Man?
Oh, yeah. I haven't had the prime rib, but I remember the post that you did, and that was really good for a birthday celebration. And happy birthday once again to her.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. We went to Mohegan Sun. That's not too far from you.
Oh, that's been way too long since I've been there.
Yeah, I hadn't been for a long time either. I was a little worried going to the casino nowadays, but it seemed pretty. Yeah. Everyone's masked. I won some moolah.
What is your secret there, Jack? Why is it that you're always counting your money there?
I just play stuff I think looks lucky.
Oh,
and I was doing good. I think because all of us did pretty well. I think they were paying off a little better, the slots in Mohegan, because I think the idea is, which is a smart idea, if this is my theory, is people aren't going to the casinos right now because of COVID. So
yeah.
Like, well, let's up the winning percentages on these slots, let them pay off a little better. People are going to tell their friends, they're going to be more likely to come. That's my theory anyway. Now, if it's true or not, I don't know. But
well, Jack, tonight I have tickets to our $65 million draw. So pass some of that vibes toward me so that I can win it. Give me some of that.
Look at here. We've got My audio soulmate, my right-hand man, the canned beans of In Your Head.
1 inch biceps, the power goat. Bah! I am the man who tells you what to do. The boss, baby.
The boss. So it's like the boss, comma, baby.
There you go.
That's like recently interviewed Mark Patton, and he's got a new documentary about him, and it's called. And I was saying Scream Queen, but it's not Scream Queen. It's Scream Comma Queen. So it's Scream Queen. It's playing words.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you won a lot at the casino, Jack, and I'm congratulations on that.
Yeah, I was telling my buddy who owns I have a friend who owns convenience store, and he gives me a free cup of coffee and a free $1 slot ticket, scratch ticket every day. And where you been, buddy? Not seen you. Where you been? And I told him I was at the casino for my mom's birthday. He said, "You win?" I was like, "Yeah, I won." I came home probably about $300 a head, and that's after playing 2 days and eating and everything. Yeah. I thought that was pretty good. And he said, "Oh yeah, my friend, he won 40 grand. He won $40,000 last time." I was like, "Man, he's gonna one up me." Shit, that ain't fucking that ain't diddly compared to 40 grand.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Well, he was probably like playing $10 slots.
Probably in the high rollers room, dropping those 20s like nothing.
That's right, dropping the loads, ain't you? Money loads.
Yeah. So, anyways, Jack,
this coffee is so damn good, and my new Aero press.
It's good to see Steven and Songman with us. Hello, gentlemen.
What is up, Ninja?
Yeah.
Hello.
Sorry I was late. I was stinking. I had to get a shower.
What a dirty bitch.
Yeah.
Songman always looks like he's a clean kept man.
How you would think. I'm always seeing Steven mostly in the clean one.
Really? That kind of seems a dirty man, but if you say so.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
I took my
everyone's
shower
always
this morning.
clean and clear, just so everyone's aware, because they've always got nice faces and always clear pictures to share whenever you're on the air within your head.
There you go. Inch even changed his underwear.
You know it. I did.
That rhymed. Was part of the song. Marquis Dubois wants to know if there was any WV going on.
Nah, no WV. I mean, I live in the WV.
Man,
I don't know.
No
what
wonder you're going to take a lot of showers. Oh, I see. The West Virginia.
Yeah.
Urias wants to know, will Incher always be bald, or will he grow some hair back?
I don't think I can. Like, if you're talking about the hair on top of my head, it's done for. It's gone. The hair on the side of my head, which, a lot of people have that, but it's like, that looks like shit. So just shave it off,
you could get a wig, toupee.
Dude, toupees aren't cheap.
I think it looks
like,
good shaved anyway.
Like, I was trying to get one for a joke, like a toupee. Like, I thought I'd go to like a Halloween party or something with the toupee on, but it was like, I was looking up. They're not cheap. I can't even find like a cheap bad one, which is what I was wanting, but couldn't even do that.
If anybody out there in the Headyverse, maybe we could collect everyone's hair and get into like a wig made that would be made from the hair of the Headyverse.
I don't want no wig made from the Headyverse. I'm good.
That'd be like, what if Songman cut the beard off and we just moved it to your head?
Look at Steven bragging over here. He's flipping his hair around.
Yeah, and he's like 78 and he's got like long locks.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm going to be like 100 years old. I'll have hair like this.
Yeah. Jeez. But like the one thing I don't have to worry about is going gray, because it's like, who cares, at that point. It's just like
your eyebrows, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, pretty soon, Incher, you'll be sitting on Santa's lap, and you gotta take off that cap, because pretty soon he's gonna realize that you look like crap, because make sure that hair, whatever is shown, doesn't look make him laugh.
I don't
Oh,
know if it is
man.
good to sing the song, man. He played all the crap, and Santa wouldn't do that to me. Santa's a good dude.
Santa's like tight
There you
with
go.
you, right?
Yeah. Mick Foley's going to be knocking on the door soon. He's like, "You really know Santa?" Like, no, Mick, I don't.
What?
Know Santa."
Why didn't they ever? They should have brought when the man was alive. They should have brought Santa Claus back to feud with
Mick Foley's Santa.
yeah,
Yeah, that would have been good.
would have been money.
The money feuds going on. The evil Santa versus Mick Foley's Santa.
Mm-hmm. Man, what do you think he thought of Santa Claus? I think I might have asked him actually. Now I think about it. I'm sure he wasn't happy.
He probably wasn't happy with it.
No.
You got your box?
I got the box.
We're gonna be doing the unboxing tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Today
Yeah.
from Mr. Mitten. You looking for? You pumped? You psyched?
Yeah. I just.
Upside down.
Yeah, I gotta get it where it doesn't show.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
Why is your box bigger? Yeah. Mine's like a little dinky box. He sends you like what? You can barely even lift it. Probably weighs like 50 pounds. I see you Mitten likes better, that bitch.
In your box.
Fucking in his face. If you get better stuff, I think I'm just gonna beat the shit out of Mitten.
Mitten. Hopefully.
Boom, boom, slap him around a little bit.
I'd say he made it all kind of even Steven. Wouldn't you say, Steven?
Oh yeah, those.
Anyone ever call you even Steven back in the day?
Well, I did have, and it's not really an appropriate nickname, but my aunt used to call me, and she still calls me Stevie Wonder, even though I can see.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I see the resemblance. Songman, besides Songman, you have any nicknames?
Mostly just Songman, I would say.
Really? All right.
Yeah. Well, actually, because my middle name's Anthony, so it's just like Jag.
mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Oh,
We also
cool.
have another Steven on the line.
Stephen L.
Who's this?
Hold on
guy?
1 second.
Okay.
What do you say?
Yeah,
said
sorry. I
hold on
had
1
you on
second.
speaker, so I was on mute because I had you on speaker.
Oh, I see.
I
I
see.
see. Were you just wanting to listen in, or did you want to participate?
Oh, I might participate a little bit later.
Okay. Cool. He's got his knife.
Mm-hmm. We opening this box now or later?
You're itching to unbox.
I've been
Yeah, we
I've been
can
holding on to it like all week. Like I've had it here for like a week and a half. Let's start opening. What did you answer? Did you answer now or later? I don't remember. What did you answer?
We can open it.
Later.
I'm getting my knife right here.
All
See?
right. That's not a knife. That's a knife.
I guarantee you, this knife it costs more than yours, buddy.
It ain't about money, bitch.
There's titanium in this. Titanium. These
Probably just bought it for you. Probably just bought it from some guy at the the flea market, and he was like, "This here is titanium," and you're like, "It's what Iron Man's made out of." Are you serious?
That's the Benchmade, Jack. Benchmade. You don't even know
That's
anything
right.
about that.
This will cost you $500 anywhere else, but
Look at
right here I'm gonna sell to you for $49.99.
Genuine
Whoa.
Morpho butterfly knife. Benchmade.
Butterfly sounds kind of
Or Bali
kinda
song,
knife, I
whatever
think.
you want to call it. Made in the Philippines. This
like
is
that's
US.
supposed to be good. In the
No.
Philippines.
Bali songs originate from the Philippines, but this
is
was made in the USA.
made in the USA.
Benchmade's made in the US.
This is Dakota stainless steel.
Dakota
Boom.
stainless steel.
Mm-hmm. None of these Filipino butterflies like
It ain't Filipino. That's just what most people think it's a
My
Chinese
boxes
thing.
are
It's
numbered.
really Filipino.
So these are numbered how we're supposed to open them. 1, 2, and 3.
Show that part of the top. I can't show the rest of it. What? Bath and Body Works.
Man,
Bath and Body Works. Did he send me lotion or something?
Man, you took the shower too early.
I know. It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Number 1.
What could that be? It
Probably
appeared.
booze again. He's always sending me booze. He's trying to get me to fall off the wagon.
Let's see what number I got.
We'll
Is that
open
a
number
1
1
or a
first.
7? I guess it's a 1.
I only got 3 things, unless
Yeah,
he
there's
set
1.
you 7 because he loves you more than me.
Doesn't that look like a 7 almost? I assume that's 1, right? Or is that 2? Let's see. Let me check out the other ones just to make sure.
Uriah says interest should go to a black girl's hair salon and they will hook him up right with the right wig colors and lengths.
This is number 2. Yeah, I don't need a wig. I don't know why everybody thinks I need a wig.
I don't know. You were on
And
here.
this is 3.
Yeah, even when you grew the beard, you didn't have a wig.
3.
All right, I'm opening 1.
Alrighty. Should I open 1 at the same time?
Yes. Loganberry. Aunt Rosie's Loganberry.
Oh, yeah, I've had some of this before.
I did 2 when I was in Buffalo.
Yep.
Loganberry.
Dad's root beer. See, that's
Oh.
the Dad's company.
That's the one right there.
And
Very
that's
nice.
yeah, I've had this
That's
before.
root
This is
beer. It's
good.
blue.
It's blue. It's not. This is like blue cream soda.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've had
200
one similar.
calories.
Yeah, that's
You've had stuff
180.
like that, Song Man?
Yep, a little similar to that. Yeah.
Yeah, they taste about the same. Most of the brands that I've had. I know I've
Yeah.
had it by Frosty. but
Yeah, like you said, it was just like a
Man.
cream one almost, but it's root beer.
It's got a
You
lot
could-
of sugar and a lot of carbs.
You could
Mhm.
totally just put like antifreeze in this and just kill somebody.
Well, that's a good thing to put out there for the internet.
Well, you couldn't you?
Probably.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. You're a good man.
Mm.
Dad's root beer. If I had a
So-
glass of ice, I would drink it right now.
Uh-oh.
Number
Yeah.
2.
Oh.
Man, he's chugging that just like it was my dong.
Oh God.
There's
Ooh.
There's your
That's
intro.
200
Well,
calories.
Is that good?
It's pretty good. I probably should have drank it easier than that. Oh,
It goes like
Yeah.
calories for the week.
I have 219 left, so I have 19 now.
Hopefully, there's
19
no more
calories.
edibles in here.
Oh, hopefully not. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh, let me get number 2.
Man, fucking pig over here.
I shouldn't have drank it like that. I'm sorry, Jason. I just thought it'd be funny. It was good. My.
Who's that flying out the sky? RUI Mysterio. That's cool.
Oh, I think this is the Squatty Potty mascot, isn't it?
Rey Mysterio of the Masters of the WWE collection.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mhm. Thank you, Mr. Mitten. What's that? A squatty potty?
This is the Squatty Potty mascot, I believe. I have some toilet paper with this on it as well. Should I leave it sealed or open it up so everybody? Let's open it up so everybody can see. See, Squatty Potty.
Bam, yeah. You can stick that horn right up the hoo-ha when you're on the squatty potty. What? Is that a butt plug? Is that
I
is
guess-
it a sex toy?
No, it poops at.
Are you sure it's not a butt plug? And then you pull out the plug. So the butt plug's getting it ready for you to do the old.
No, that's on the commercial where it poops that like it's like ice cream or something.
So you're gonna eat the poop?
No, it's you've got to have seen the commercial. They played it during wrestling all the
I
time.
don't watch wrestling.
Yeah, you do. Doesn't he? But yeah, that's the Squatty Potty mascot.
That's pretty cool. I like it.
So he takes poopies.
Now to number 3. I only have 3. I think Intra's got 7 or something.
No, I think the one just looked kind of funky. Here's my third one.
No.
White. I don't like white t-shirts, but we'll let it pass.
I think yours might be the same. Yeah. It's the same.
The WV. Inch Data. Did he send you the right one? Because mine's a little big. But
Mine's medium.
yeah, mine's an extra large.
Oh.
Maybe
I think he sent us the wrong shirts. Yeah.
Yeah, this is medium.
Yeah, we're medium. This is XL. It's probably yours.
Oopsies. Yeah, because this seems a little small for me.
Well, thank you, Jason. That we've got the
sir.
collection. I'm just gonna keep it anyway. I'm not gonna wear it. This will go to my collection of in your head tees.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Jason. You're a good man. The WV looks kind of yummy, don't you think?
You always like the WVs in your mouth.
Looks like a chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup.
Man, is that what your underwear looks like?
My underwear's no.
No, okay.
Underwear's all clean. What are you getting at here, sir?
No, just asking a question.
I don't know what you're jiving at.
No reason to get hot.
What was your number 2? I think I was too busy with my squatty potty.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio. Oh, Master of the Universe. Yeah.
The WV.
WV. Bam.
Booyaka! Booyaka! 619. Red
Rey
and runny.
Mysterio.
It does look almost red, doesn't it?
A little bit in the background like that.
Yeah. That's a bad sign, I think, if you doing a red WV.
Oh yeah. If Dominique was
That's if I'm a little hard on the incher.
Oh Lord. If Dominique was a He-Man character, Master of the Universe character, which one would Dominique be?
I don't know, Orko or some bullshit, maybe.
Yeah.
Prince Adam, maybe.
Prince Adam. Who's Prince Adam? Is that the one with
That's He-Man
with the
before he
shirt?
becomes He-Man. He's got like a pink shirt.
Prince Adam.
Vince Rudo says Venture pointing his knife at his face. Has he learned nothing?
No, I wasn't pointing at my face. I was doing some tricks.
Cut you, man.
I got another one. This one's a trainer, though. Got some scissors.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Mitten. You're a good man.
Appreciate it.
Incher lives on the edge. He's a bull in a china shop.
Mm-hmm. You know me, I'm dangerous. I
So,
can't be controlled.
YouTube contacted me, and they're like, because of the amazing amounts of subscribers and interaction, they have granted us not only super chats, but now we could have memberships. So I've got to think of some perks. And then we'll launch a memberships. And then for like, $2 a month or whatever, you can become a member of the Headyverse.
Oh, excellent. Huh. What could we do?
I don't know. We'll think of some stuff. Shout outs on the show, I think, would be good for the minimum.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pay a couple bucks a month, get a shout out every week on the show.
Most definitely.
I was thinking, but then people say, hey, you're like taking some way. I was thinking because last week sometimes we had so many questions from like one or two people. Well, what if we do limit the questions? And then if you become a member, you can have extra questions.
I think that would make everyone happy.
I think so too. So we'll figure it out. But so last week we had like lost members. This week we're up 17 subscribers. So that's a lot better than
progress.
Losing 3.
Yeah. What do you think it was?
Probably us bitching that people were unsubscribing. Probably felt bad for us.
Nothing helps more than bitching about people unsubscribing.
Felt pity.
Well, thank you all. Thank you all for your subs. We appreciate it.
Yes, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
So wrestling intro. Was there a pay-per-view Sunday?
There was NXT Takeover 31, I believe.
Oh shit! I didn't even know. I wasn't.
I knew, but I know I'm going to just watch it in the next few days. So I'm just like, I'll just get to that later on.
Was it good?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was happening? What was going on?
We're bad host.
Yeah, you're the host of the show. You don't even.
I wasn't home. It was my mom's 70th birthday.
Yeah, you've got an excuse, but what about this guy?
Yeah, he has no excuse. This is the bum.
Oh,
Okay.
I was over at my neighbor's house helping them with their cornfield, and I was shucking corn.
Is that what they call it now?
No.
Like, that's a lot of big corn on the cob you got there, buddy. He's like,
whatever.
Get the
He
shucking.
probably took the children's place, inches of the corn.
Look at this. We got like a demon on the line.
Mm-hmm. Our show is possessed.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Intro of the corn. I like that. So what happened, Steven? What was going on in their show, Steven and Songman?
Well, I was really impressed with the main event. I was excited for because if I'm not mistaken, this is probably his first singles opportunity at a takeover. And this big opportunity was for a title shot with Finn Balor. I was really impressed with Kyle O'Reilly getting this opportunity. He really showed us what he could do in singles competition. And I think, like I said, this was his first for a takeover. I was really impressed. I knew he wasn't going to get the title, of course, but maybe two big moments that were big on that was Tony Storm's going to be coming to NXT, which I figured because of not getting another title shot at UK. And after 2 years, out of nowhere, it looks like someone's clean to come back in the ring, which is Ember Moon after 2 years being gone from NXT.
Oh, really? I actually thought she was let go.
Oh, no, she's still there.
Oh,
that's like me last week with Bobby Roode. I'm like, I think they let Bobby Roode go. And he was in the main event last week. I was like, oh, oops.
I actually like Ember Moon, so that's cool.
Yeah, I always dug Ember Moon. Glad she's back wrestling. Tony Storm's going to NXT. To hell with that UK stuff, because who's watching that anyways? Does anybody watch the UK stuff?
Brexit.
Less.
I know they're stuck over there, most of them. How's she going to get over to the United States? Is she just going to come over and just live here for a while or something? I guess.
Hold on. He's saying there was a note. I don't see any notes in this.
See no
I'm
note.
supposed to read their notes first, but I don't see any notes.
She could probably room with somebody.
Oh, read before you open the first gift. It's like look at this. It's like a freaking like a fortune cookie or something.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
It's probably there somewhere if it's this small.
I don't think so.
Or
This bag.
Like, I think it fell out when I was opening the box because I heard something fall, but
I don't have
it
a
might
note.
have fell out of your box while it was being shipped. Jack's
No,
always
not
having
seeing it.
stuff fall out of his box.
Damn, not seeing nothing.
Says, Incher, you should have got in the hot tub. Jason,
Very true.
they won't let this die. Look at Jason Mitten. Look at his handwriting in case he becomes a serial killer and we can figure him out. See that?
Ah, here it is on the floor. Did fall
Yeah,
out.
that's where mine was.
He spelled before wrong. That's
He did?
Yeah.
But how's it spelled on yours?
BEFOR. There's no E at the end. Sorry.
Yeah, there is an E on the end on mine, yeah.
The first gift I found in my cupboard a few months ago. So we found this this Loganberry. Though I'm sure you wouldn't drink it anyway. It's over a year old, so don't. Well, good thing I didn't open it up and drink it. I wonder if yours is real old too.
It's in my belly now.
Though with the sugar content, it's probably okay. Instead, send it on your shelf. Look, that's what I did. See, I didn't even need to read. I can read his mind. I know what Mitten's saying. As a reminder of laying in bed with me. Whoa, a reminder of laying in bed next to your young boy.
Well, that's mine just like a stick-em note, and yours like a full page. Oh, yours is like on the back of a receipt or something.
No, it's paper, but I got like mine's like a scroll that like an ancient like wizard would have written. This is note from the king as it reads. Let me read this again. Set it on your shelf as a reminder of laying in bed next to your young boy eating beef on whack and drinking the sweet nectar only buffalo can provide. That's pretty romantic, don't you think, Incher?
I guess so, yeah.
You're probably pretty jealous.
No.
Eternally yours. Eternally yours.
Eternally yours.
Young Lay for life. Young boy for life. Sorry.
You sure you're not turning this guy on?
The headless critic, Jason Mitten.
Does it say P.S. Fire the other critic?
Get that note.
You should probably play a Star Wars theme for that.
There you
the whole
go.
thing.
Jeez, he just doesn't have much to say to me. He's just bitching at me. He's just like, you should have got in the hot tub. Why was this like important for me to read before opening everything?
I think it's important. There we go. Well, I appreciate your note, and like Incher, he doesn't appreciate your note, but very sweet. He's a very sweet guy, don't you think?
He is.
Man, are you gonna play with the squatty potty doll when you're taking the dumps?
No.
Why not?
I'm going to keep it pristine. You never know. That might be worth money someday. Right, song man?
You remember now with that?
No, big no to that.
No.
Look at me, song man. Look, song man. Look.
Man, you're weird.
Ooh, it's a dangler.
You're gonna be having doing butt stuff with the doll.
No, it's poopy, Jack. It's poopy. See? There's nothing.
So you're gonna be doing
bad
like
about that.
scat with the doll.
What the hell's the matter with you?
He's
What?
got a
I'm not
phallic
doing
symbol on his
scat with
head, and
the
he's got a
doll.
gaping butthole. I don't know. There's a lot of weird
That's
stuff
a
going on.
unicorn, Jack. Unicorn.
Hey,
Well, you can hang it up. See?
Hmm.
Hey,
a big mouth.
hi,
Does the mouth have a
Steven.
hole too? Or?
No. See, you're like frustrated or something. I don't get you. You're like,
What?
does the mouth have a hole? What's
Yeah,
with
this-
you
Talk out of.
to talk out of?
Yeah. It's
Uh.
clearly a sex doll.
It's just a squatty potty mascot. Yeah, I see a stuffed animal. You see sex doll. What's
Well, how many stuffed animals have a gaping butthole
Jack and the stuffed animal?
and a butthole on its head? It's got like a dildo on one end.
Cause it's the
like
squatty
an
potty
orifice on the other.
mascot. It says it right there. It's like squatty potty right there. That's why. And then there was a
It's gonna
commercial
be
where it was
squatting over your dong.
whatever. There's no way that. Yeah.
But it's a nice gift though. It's cute.
Do you mean it? You really like it?
I like it. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Thank you, Jason.
All right. So what else happened on that show?
So
Oh.
it started off with Damian Priest and Johnny Wrestling.
Damian Priest, Johnny Wrestling. Yeah, I heard that they were going to have a match.
Yeah,
You know who Damian Priest is, Jack? Have you seen any of this guy's work?
I'm getting more and more kind of like liking him more and more as I see more and more of him.
Jack's like just like amused by something, and he's like transfixed on it. He's got this creepy smile on his face, and he's just going.
I'm just reading the chat room because I appreciate all the Headyverse here.
Oh, what are they saying? You seem like I asked you a question, and you're just like,
Tyler said lazy handwriting by Jason. Tyler said, man, all I hear about is how lazy you are. I try not to believe it, but Jack is honest and it's his gimmick. Mike Whitcomb says very fancy handwriting. Vince Rudo, more like the ballless critic. Headless Critic says, thanks, Mike. Headless Critic says, I don't see any letters from Vince Rudo. That's very true. Tyler says, interest banging that thing high on year-old expired drink as soon as this is over.
No.
And
That's not happening. I think my drink was current. I doubt it has an expiration date.
Vince Rudo says he's not a pay pig. I noticed this came up a couple times, this pay pig thing. Why can't people just be like appreciative of the show that's free? Why do you have to be like the pay pig?
Pay pig.
And Chris Dietrich says, what's up, Incher? You're my favorite of the show. That other guy's a piece of shit.
Is that what he says?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. He just says, what's up, Incher?
Oh, I gotta read between the lines.
Hello.
And
Hello,
Tyler
Chris.
says, Dad's is good stuff.
I wanted to call Chris by abuse of power, but he doesn't go by that anymore, does he? I know who he is.
I don't know what he goes by in his private life, but
yeah.
For the record, Incher's drink is not old.
No, I don't think it was. It tasted pretty good. What I taste of it. Like, I could taste it some. But you know, when you drink something that fast, you can't really taste a whole lot of it. It was good though. I didn't gag or anything afterwards. So
Yeah, I remember you having, pretty lax gag reflexes.
good God, is there any like bad joke you won't make? I mean, honestly.
You love
Any
it.
keyword. You have like keywords that you have to not touch whenever you talk on this show. It's like,
And Stellar Stevens says he enjoyed the Without Your Head interview today. Thank you. We interviewed Jeffrey Reddick, Tristan and I, the creator of Final Destination franchise. Very cool. I was live on Without Your Head, and it's up on YouTube right now.
excellent.
Watch the first two of those.
He wrote the first one and didn't direct, but he wrote the second one, produced the second one. He just made his directorial debut with Don't Look Back. Very cool guy, very cool guest. And he's also from Kentucky, like Jason Minton.
Blue moon of Kentucky, keep on a shining. Shine on the one who's gone and made me blue. That's the only Kentucky song I know. Actually, I do know another one, but
What's that?
It talks about the Big Sandy River. Let's see. It's a Dwight Yoakam song that I like. It's called "Bury Me." It's bury me along the Big Sandy, under that blue and gray mountains. Yeah, rest my soul in those hills of coal until this old earth does tremble. Don't you mourn for me?
The Hills
when
of
my
Colon, did you
soul
say?
Is free, no woman, no, don't you cry. Just bury me along the Big Sandy, under that blue Kentucky sky. So there you go. Brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So like my blue drink. He's from the bluegrass state.
Drink.
He sent me a blue drink.
Mm-hmm.
That if it was antifreeze, I'd be dead right now.
Man, you're all about getting poisoned.
I did like look at that in the store one time, and I was like, man, you could totally just fill that with like antifreeze and kill somebody because it looks exactly the same.
You think a lot about murder.
Is there any coincidence with that?
Are you wanting to kill somebody, or are you afraid that someone's going to try to kill you?
Maybe. You might know them quite well, Jackie Jones.
Is this your plan to murder Al Oob? You're going to send him...
Al Oob. See, you admit it. You do know him real well.
I know him real well. I know him. Everyone here knows him. He's been part of the show for like 12 years. Here he says that. Hey, I thought that was a duster for a second. That's a cute dog.
I thought that was a duster?
Yeah, like he's going to start dusting the house.
There's nothing nice to say to anybody.
The dog didn't mind.
I'm sure it did, but it doesn't speak English.
Mark, he wants to know if I watch Lovecraft Country. I only watched the first episode. Wasn't really into it, but everyone's loving it, so I will try to watch some more of that. Urias Tosh, remember when Papa Jam was exposed on air for beating and abusing? I should have read this before I started reading it. For abusing Jimmy Jam. The bad old days in your head.
Yeah.
I remember Miss Destiny killing my soul for what felt like hours.
Why didn't we just hang up?
I don't know.
Just boop.
Some people loved it for some reason. There was a period there where there was like a trilogy of callers that would really kill my soul as well. Benny Lexar says, rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. That's right. Eddie Van Halen died, if you didn't see that today.
Oh, he did? I didn't know that. That's the first I heard. I actually heard Jump was on the music channel whenever I was
well, Jump.
Yeah, was getting into it. I didn't know Eddie died.
65 years of age.
What was it? I heard he had
Cancer.
some cancer or something. Yeah.
Throat cancer.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That sucks. Rest in peace, Eddie.
Johnny Cash died at the age of 65 as well.
Really?
Man, I assumed he was older. He looked a lot older, to be honest.
He did look a lot older. I was surprised when he showed his age.
I didn't play it, but there was a Johnny Cash slot machine at the casino.
Well, I
They had
hear
like a little
my
group
train
of musician slot machines. One side with Johnny Cash,
I
Elvis,
ain't seen the
and Dean
sunshine.
Martin.
Wow.
It's a
Side
weird
on the
combination
land.
of singers.
I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on. How about that?
So,
It was pretty good.
so
I
Jack,
hear Incher gave Eddie a drink shortly. Wow, come on. That is pretty funny, though, because you were talking about wanting to murder everybody.
Well, that's before I found out. I mean, I wasn't referring to Eddie Van Halen, but
Urias also says, I remember Drunk Jack. I don't think I ever did the show intoxicated.
how can you say that? Don't you bill yourself as the most honest man in podcasting?
Mm-hmm. Just being honest.
Oh, that was the biggest lie I think I ever said. What he goes, biggest lie face I've ever seen. What the hell does that even mean?
Exactly. By the way, we have the poll results. Last week there was a poll up after the show when you said no one would ever vote for a presidential candidate from West Virginia.
Okay.
2 people agreed with you.
Okay. Who was
But
the 2
7 disagreed. They said it would be fine.
Okay, well then let's see it. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. They would say that dumb hillbilly. They want to vote for him. You know it.
Most presidents like from hillbilly states.
I don't know.
Clinton.
Clinton's the only one I can think of.
Well, for the record, Nikhil, Jerry Vitetta, Dorian Doc Patel, Dobbs Dean Maya, the most honest man in all of podcasting, Jackie Jones, Vic Schiavone, and Jay Pletz said no. I mean, said yes, that there would be no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then two.
Nikhil probably doesn't even know what a hillbilly is. He's probably he's over there in the UK. That's cheating, I think.
Probably know even more.
He'd know even more.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it would be like the stereotypical American, I think.
Well, it's like I wouldn't know the hillbilly-ish areas of the UK.
Abraham Lincoln was from Kentucky.
Well, yeah. Abe Lincoln. Lexar is all blurred out. Oh, there he is.
There you go.
Chris Dietrich says, "Be right back. I got to take a WV." Headless Critic says, "I miss Drunk Jack. He's much more entertaining when he was drunk and not a sober piece of shit."
Well, that wasn't what he said.
What? Oh,
he said, "I miss Drunk Jack, but I'm glad you're a healthy man."
Yeah, but that's what he says and what he's thinking is 2 different things.
Maybe he could take advantage of you easier back then.
No, he probably liked it because I was taking advantage of him, maybe.
See, he never wants to be the bottom in any joke.
Of course not. I remember.
Why does that matter to you?
Because it makes me laugh. You get mad about it. Makes you hot.
What?
I mean, hot like angry, not all hot and bothered. Jeez.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
You're like, oh. I remember
like,
angry. You're like, oh, I'm getting the vapors. What's Lexar doing?
I think he's planning on killing us. He's got a body bag over us or something.
What has he got? He's got some cut. What is that? He's got a knife or something?
Oh,
No, I just I had a screen protector on, but it's like one of those anti-glare screen protectors. So when I put it on, it's like anti-glare.
Oh.
didn't it have like the camera portion cut out, so like it didn't.
Yeah, so yeah, I cut it out so you can see me clearly. I can see me
Okay.
clearly, but then
I can see
as it comes
clearly
out,
now the rain has gone.
Yeah. I can see no obstacles in my way.
I remember Drunk Jack screaming at Inch about everything while Inch screamed back about nothing.
What? I've never had like a report that was about nothing.
It was the bad old days. We loved every second of it.
Who said that?
Urias. He's a very good guy, like a very smart man. Mighty Lexar says he remembers the angry Incher.
Angry Incher. That doesn't exist. I'm always happy. I always have a smile on my face.
Angry Jack and angry Incher. Urias says someday he would like to Lexar's mom.
Did you watch Raw? All you're doing is reading chat room comments. You didn't watch
Mikey-
Raw, did you?
Mikey
You didn't watch
says
Raw.
Mikey was thinking Lexar's Lexar in his phone.
Steven, did you get your money back?
I already went over this. I was away from my mom's 70th birthday.
No, not for Raw.
Yes, I was. Why had to
Where
sleep
were
at some
you
point in
Monday?
time?
Steven, you got
Lexar understands. Steven loves
He's-
family.
he's
He's
being
not
a
anti-family like some people.
I am not anti-family. You just have this crazy perception that all I was saying that Lanny Poffo, there may be more to the story of why he would want his brother to go to the Hall of Fame.
Money means more to him than his family.
And if his brother has a big problem with it, he shouldn't have died and
Holy
left it up to
shit,
Lanny.
man, you're really pro killing people. And
I'm not pro killing nobody. I'm just saying he shouldn't have died and left
did
it up to Lanny.
you send Macho Man some blue soda pop before
No.
this accident?
It's like, oh, I got some blue soda pop. Let's go get in my
Power goes, yeah.
Yeah, the power goes. No, that's not what happened, Jack. But I just think it was an unreasonable request.
Stellar Stevens says the wrong kid died.
It was like the Macho Man was holding up a huge boulder, and he's like,
Why is this a huge boulder to Lanny Poffo?
Hold this
Why the hell does he
up
care
for
if his
the rest of
brother is
your
in the Hall of
life,
Fame?
brother."
If
And then
his brother
hands
asked
it
him,
over, and Lanny's like,
he
"I don't wanna
promised
hold
his
this big
brother
boulder for the
that I
rest of
would
my
not
life."
let him in the Hall of Fame unless it was the whole family. He promised his brother who's died now, and his father who died since, and his elderly mother, and he went against all their wishes.
Well,
That, sir, is a piece
you
of
don't
shit.
know if he went against his mother's.
I know he did.
Where's the footage of her crying saying, "I asked Lanny not to do
it.
this"?
He's
You're
admitted it. He
lying.
promised all
You're
three of
making that
them.
up.
I am not. He
Liar.
promised all
Liar,
three
not
of
an
them.
honest man right here. He is lying.
That's fact.
He's
He
saying,
said,
"It's
why would he
fact,
make
it's
it up
100%
himself to make
fact."
himself
He's probably
look bad?
making up the thing about the Macho Man asking him this.
Why would he make that
Why
up
do you
to
make up
himself
so
look like
much stuff
shit?
on the show, Jack? You're always making
Lanny
stuff up and
Poffo
coming on here
Lanny
and just
Poffo's
spouting
talked
it like
about this
it's
many
fact
times.
when it's not fact.
It is fact.
Why can't you just stop and think about it though for a second?
I have. If
you
you
know
have a problem with it,
how
then
much-
don't promise your brother and your parents this. And also screw WWE, because if he promised his dying wish was that he wouldn't go in the Hall of Fame unless he put the whole family in, WWE should have said, okay, no problem. We're inducting Macho Man, Angelo Poffo, and Lanny Poffo. That's totally fine. But shame on them for making Lanny even have to take money and be a dick. It shouldn't even got to that point, but it did. So screw WWE and screw Lanny Poffo.
Every convention he goes to. Why
Just
is his
as here
brother
it
in the Hall of
says,
Fame? Every
Jackie,
single person.
oh
would be
well,
asking
too
about it.
bad. Isn't that too bad? He could have said because WWE won't give Macho Man his dying wish. Instead of saying, "Oh, well, I put him in because I don't."
So he wants to make
my
his
word to my own family means nothing.
He wants to take
Fuck
where his
Lanny
bread is
Poffo.
buttered and just
Lanny
give them
Poffo.
shit. Like
Fuck
they're
Lanny
about the
Poffo.
only game in town that's going to pay him
Lanny
anything to
Poffo.
do anything.
It ain't all about money. The whole world's not about money. Your
Well, he has to
family
make a
and your
living.
word. Oh, like
Just
he's
want-
making
you
living
want
the
Lanny
rest of his
like
life.
poking out on
Like
the
he's
streets,
making
doing
a
party
the rest of his
tricks.
life
That's what you
because
want.
he let them put
Yeah,
Macho
you
Man
want to
in the Hall
walk
of
by,
Fame.
just throw him a
They
few
didn't give him a
quarters. And
lifetime
That's
job.
a funny
He's not even
party
there
trick,
now.
Lanny.
That's
I
a
love
bunch
your
of
party
bullshit.
tricks.
You love money over family and your own word.
How can you even say that?
Because that's what you're advocating.
I'm saying it was a big burden to put upon his brother.
Well, then WWE, then he shouldn't have told his brother and his family that he agreed.
Well, I don't know why he did that. Maybe he never did. Maybe he just.
Why would he say it? Just why would he make this up?
I don't know.
To make
I think
himself
you're
look
making
bad?
it up. You're making it
Said
up.
it
Where's
all the
your proof?
time. What are you, blind?
Where's your proof?
Go watch videos. He's brought it up like in
Where's
every
your
interview
proof?
he does.
You're going to have to pay me to watch these videos like people pay you to watch Raw.
Paying you shit to do nothing.
And then I won't watch them anyhow.
Jackie Jones wouldn't sell out his mom for WWE payday. That is very true, Eurus. I would not. But Lanny Poffo would, and probably Incher would too.
No.
Screw that.
I've never said that. I'm not promising anything about putting anybody in the
Mikey
Hall of
Whitcomb
Fame.
says Incher would definitely sell his family down the river for a few bucks.
No, you all don't know me. You all have no idea who I really am. If you knew me in
Like
real
Vince
life,
Vince Rudo says something. Says, well, Chris and Mike Von Erich is obviously more a Hall of Famer than Lanny. That's right. They put all the Von Erichs in.
Mm-hmm.
They could have put the 3 Poffos in. Angelo Poffo's a legendary wrestler and holds records. And Lanny Poffo was a memorable character in WWE for decades. He's just as big as Coco Beware and Hillbilly Jim.
Well, I've got no problem with them putting Angelo and Macho Man and Lanny or whoever in, put his mom in. I don't care. It's kind of like you say, the Hall of Fame's kind of a joke anyhow. They put just about everybody in. So I don't know why they would resist. But
yeah, just because they don't want to give someone, if someone asks for something, they don't want to give it to them.
I also believe that Lanny probably thought it might kind of smooth over some of these rumors that are going around about the Macho Man.
But that's bullshit because he himself recently did interviews where he said he thought it was true.
Lies. You're making it up. You're such a liar, Jack.
He's done this.
Lanny, you're one hard motherfucker to defend here. Stop doing interviews, asshole. I'm like his lawyer, and I'm just like, what the fuck's the matter with you? Shut the hell up.
Even P knew over here.
I don't know. I haven't seen these interviews, Jack. But I do think it is a hard thing to ask somebody to do. But
then don't do it. Then say no.
Well,
I don't think it's that hard anyway. Why is it hard?
He was drunk.
I promised and tell him, hey, no, I promised. Like, okay.
Maybe. Oh well, whatever.
Vince says Lanny's a millionaire from all the money he saved on toilet paper.
Oh yeah.
How much money do you think you really do save on toilet paper using the bidet?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never really calculated that. I did go to Sam's today and bought a huge bag of salad. It's 2 pounds of salad. I'm like, I'm never going to finish this before it goes bad.
Oh, I buy that like every other day.
2 pounds.
I did take the other. It's not a joke. I the other day when I was at the grocery store, I was like, man, I eat a lot of leaves because I buy the biggest tub I can of baby spinach, a big thing of field greens for salads, and then I also get butter lettuce to make wraps and So just all these big 3 big tubs of weeds.
Yeah. Do you finish them all before they go bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just bought one last night. I went walking at 11 at night, and I made the grocery store in time to buy a great big bucket of spinach and some almond milk. It's very exciting. This is what I see, folks. Follow me on Facebook, and you will get these exciting updates, like me walking at 11 at night in time to buy almond milk and a tub of spinach. Where else would you get such riveting information?
I don't know.
Now, Mighty Lexar is going to join Facebook just so you can get this information.
I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about getting a Facebook page.
Yeah, I'll friend you.
But it's just to like save my mobile phone games, because if I switch to a different phone, I have to start a couple games from scratch again. So it's in some games it says if you like to save to Facebook, you can save to Facebook. So I'm gonna save to get a Facebook page just to save my mobile games and get updates from Jack and from his personal life.
There you go. I'm helping out. They should pay me some money here. Stellar Steven says that he's a big fan of Steven and his work on One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
I do not look like Will Sampson. Come on.
I think we're in the
I heard they made like a Nurse Ratched show. It's like,
yeah,
that seems silly.
Yeah, I don't get the idea of wanting an origin story of every character that's ever existed. They're usually bad. There's very few I think ever are good.
I mean, I think she's just basically just like by the book kind of nurse.
Yeah, I think the idea of the show is they make her really villainous, which I don't think really is the point of the actual character.
Yeah,
is in the movie that's what makes it kind of scary, is that she is basically trying to do her job.
Yeah, she's just following protocol.
Right, but if they make her like a serial killer that works there, I think it kind of takes away from the original movie.
Cheesy.
Uria says, I think we're in the ruthless aggression era of In Your Head. We left the bad old attitude days, still got some funk, but we're headed to the corporate era. Wow. What do you think, Inter? Are we going to have the PG corporate era of In Your Head?
Sure.
Who will be the John Cena of the corporate In Your Head?
I don't know. We probably haven't met him yet. He probably hasn't come out and cut his promo on Kurt Angle.
I'm going all Hollywood. I got movies coming out next year.
Yeah. Well, you'd be Hollywood Hulk Hogan then, but he wasn't during that era, was he?
Yeah, but I play mean air guitar. I'd rather be Hollywood Hogan though than John Cena.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, not a big fan of the Cena. I'm not like a hater or something, but he's not very entertaining.
I'd rather be Luther Reigns.
I can see. I've always considered you the Luther Reigns of In Your Head.
Didn't even miss a beat on that. You're like, yeah. Does anybody remember that guy? I know Steven does. He smiled.
I don't know where this is from, but Renee Mercedes on Facebook posted the 1-inch Pafo.
The 1-inch Pafo.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I think he's comparing you to Lanny.
What? No.
Maybe he just means you're a genius.
Maybe.
Oh, I see. It was here in the Facebook. See, everything's interconnected now. So this really is the Headyverse, because things that happen on the YouTube chat, then it goes over to the Facebook. So you have to keep track of all these things to really get everything's going on.
I'm on top of all of them, Jack.
Over onto the Facebook, someone quoted from the chat room. They quoted Mike Wickholm from the chat room, who said Incher would definitely sell his family down the river for a few bucks. This was quoted from the chat to the Facebook, and that is where the reply came, 1-inch Pafo.
So from the chat to the Facebook, they like talk to each other. How does
Yeah,
that
of
happen?
Uh-oh.
Let's
Lexar's
see if
gonna
I can
get a
make any of
spanking.
this out.
You think Lexar's getting a spanking?
No.
Dang.
Anyways, I would not sell my family out. I'm just trying to defend poor Lanny here because he's got no friends.
Mike Whitcomb says, I've always considered Intro the Eugene of In Your Head.
Eugene of In Your Head? That's I don't know how to take that. It's not like a nice comment, I don't think. Lexar, you believe they're talking to me this way?
You okay, Lexar? Did you get a spanking?
No, I'm not.
You're upside down.
No.
There you go.
All right.
Mark Jindrak admins a baseball card collectors group I joined recently. That sounds thrilling. Reminds me of Jimmy and Papa Jam. Lexar's mom was did she throw shoes at you?
No. She will hit me with her sandal or chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, she'll like hide it on her back, but I knew I knew there was either a belt or her sandal, and she would like spank me when I became a naughty Lexar.
Oh man, the naughty Lexar.
Yeah,
What
it's
did
not
you
the
consider
fiction.
naughty?
I don't know. It's like if I break things or
What are you breaking? Besides my heart.
I don't know. So it's like one of those like, when you do things wrong when you were a kid and your parents discipline you.
I've heard that, but I was always an angel, a saint, just like I am in manhood.
Yeah, whatever. You're tying kids to a freaking tree with fishing line?
Yeah, but he deserved it.
Whatever. Singing I Am the Champion after beating somebody in
That's
chess.
not bad.
Yeah, it's a little...
I am the champ. This is how I do it, intro, because when I used to tell a story we wouldn't be on video. I'd win chess, and I go, I am the champion. No time for losers, because I am the champion of the world. Boom. You got to get the point in when you say no time for losers.
Yeah.
I am Jackie Jones. Who is the champion? No time for Spaceballs.
Please.
Come on now. Spaceballs is a fine film. Songman. I think you should go back and review it. Has some good laughs.
Mike says, I was just messing with you. I love you, Incher.
Well, thank you, sir.
We all do. We all do.
You say like one of the most horrible things about me and then say, I love you though. It's like Rodney Dangerfield. Like everything's all right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, hey, here's one of the most insulting comments I could ever throw at you, but I love you though. You're all right.
I've always kind of taken that same tactic, I think it works.
Yes,
for me.
and I hate you.
What? God, look, I just told Itch I love him. He's saying
it's only built up years of resentment for you. So
man,
congratulations.
Can you believe that? Man.
You say horrible things about people for a long time.
When do I ever say anything horrible about anybody?
That weren't you trying to like say that I hate all my family members earlier?
Well,
did you miss that part of the show?
I wasn't saying it. You were basically implying it.
No, I was not implying.
I didn't say you hated them. I just said that you would take money over like your word.
Oh, that's not a hateful comment. No.
Well, it was basically what you're saying, though.
No, it wasn't. I was defending Lanny a little bit because he
for taking money over his word to his family.
I said he wants to be nice to the fans. Jack, you owe everything to the fans. That's what's really coming from the heart.
I consider I don't
you-
consider them fans. I consider them family. The Headyverse.
Then if they're your family, then you should do what they want and put Macho Man into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but I wouldn't promise Steven Butler something, and then he
I think you
passes
did.
away, and then I would go and I would.
You're not watching Raw.
because as Steven knows, as a family man like myself, it was my mom's 70th birthday.
You don't have DVR?
He understands. There's only so much time in a day, and sure.
I think he just can't bring himself to watch Raw. Put himself through 1 3-hour episode of Monday
So
Night
the
Raw.
price tag he put on it wasn't good enough, I guess.
It's coming. It's just my mom's birthday comes before.
Actually, Jack, you've got to decide to do the next one because we're coming to the WWE draft.
It's on demand,
Wow.
Jack. You can get it on demand now. You don't even have to have a DVR.
So if there's an episode of Raw and SmackDown,
He
to
doesn't
watch,
hear any
it's
of this.
upcoming draft.
Well, I'm listening to Steven, my family, my friend, my
Oh.
compadre, and he's
Uh-huh.
saying that he wants me to review the draft.
The draft.
I don't even think it's going to be
hard-earned money that I'm
necessarily even
doing
a
this
draft anymore, Steven, if you know what I mean, of what we've been seeing for weeks the whole year.
Well, yeah, I know, but like I said, I don't watch SmackDown. So if some of these guys who are on Raw go over there and if it interests me, I might start watching SmackDown again, but we'll see. But I might even watch it. So Jack, if you're going to watch SmackDown on Friday, I'd watch it too. I want to
all right, see, this will make it I want to give he sent me his hard-earned money, and I'm going to make it worth his while, not just watch some random SmackDown, but I'm going to watch SmackDown along with Steven this Friday night.
Yeah.
Boom. Going one up and above what anyone would expect.
Don't be such a pushover, Steven. Jeez.
He's loving it. Tyler says Jack was too busy buying spinach.
I'm trying to protect you from the people, Steven, who's ripping you off. They're ripping you off, Steven. And you're just
Giving
letting
him
it happen.
years and years of free entertainment here.
He's ripping you off. He advertised something and it was a bait and switch.
It's coming to fruition. Even bigger than what was promised.
Even bigger than what was promised.
I'm gonna watch it with them this Friday. Here's my new broken Matt Hardy shirt.
Here's my Stallone shirt.
I like him. That's cool.
I love how you're sidetracking it here.
What? You gotta jump the topic to topic. We don't have all night. We have questions to get to. Does Steven from Butler adore Bailey and Sasha?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bailey and Sasha.
I like them myself.
Mm-hmm.
But more Sasha than Bailey, though, unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm
really?
more of a Sasha person
Yes,
myself.
I like both of them. I do see a lot of Sasha hate on the Facebook, which I'm kind of surprised by. I'm a fan of both.
And I kind of have a feeling Bailey's going to be number 1 for PWI probably this year, even though it's been a little
be.
late for the update.
Maybe. I saw one of my Facebook friends was all excited because he was number 419 or something, 400 something in the PWF 500. And this is no knock on the man. That's very cool. But can you really go out and like bill yourself as I'm the number 419th greatest wrestler?
Guess you could try. I don't know if it would catch on with anybody. But...
Yeah, hopefully he's not watching this. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He just was a little weird. But I'd probably be happy if I was in the PWI 500 too. Do you think you could pay off like Mike Bessler to get in the PWI 500?
Nah, he wouldn't be accepting any bribes.
That's true. That's true. All right. Well, thank you, Jason, by the way, for sending us the box.
Thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
And thanks, Stellar Steven actually watched his first Without Your Head earlier. By the way, this Thursday will be, because this is October, so Halloween, if you're not a horror fan, you might want to watch some horror stuff. So this Thursday night, CJ Graham live video interview on Without Your Head. Jason Voorhees from Friday 13th Part 6.
Sounds like a good time there. You invited me to be there, but I actually have to work at night, so I won't be around.
Did you get the big box set? All the horror fans are going crazy.
No.
There's the Jason, the Friday 13th box set of all the movies together, and tons of extras, even like stuff that's never been seen before.
I think they released another one, and I bought the one that was out like last year. And
this one has like uncut stuff from Part 2 that was never been seen.
Really?
Before.
Yeah, I don't have that. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I mean it's just now coming out.
Yeah.
People are going nuts about it.
Don't have it.
According to Hannibal, you have to send in videos and grease some palms if you're an indie wrestler and want to make the PWI 500. I'll be honest, I doubt you have to pay anybody, but sending in videos makes sense because they'd have to know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? 500's a lot of people to just know off the top of your head.
There's a lot of wrestling though, so.
Jonathan Jackson says, I like the wrestling.
We like wrestling too, most of the time.
Mm.
We watch it every now and then. I've been catching up on the Impact. I've seen the end of Wrestle House.
Really?
Yeah. Don't want to spoil it for anybody out there, but if they want me to, I'll do it right now.
I would think anyone who's was thinking about watching it had to have seen it by now.
Well, I just seen it, but John, let's see, what's his name? Johnny Bravo, the referee. He proposed.
The cartoon character?
No, I guess he just took the name Johnny Bravo and he uses it. But he proposed to Rosemary, and I guess I don't know. I guess they're going to get married. And I'm not sure how they got into the Wrestle House. All I knew was it was like some sort of dimension or something. I guess Rosemary put him there, and she refused to let him out until she was happy about something, I guess. I don't know, but she let him out after Johnny Bravo proposed to her. Beats me. I don't understand it. I think the reason they did this was because of the travel bans, more than likely. So they had like two groups in different areas. So maybe the travel bans were lifted and they ended the storyline. But you would have liked Susie's storyline when she was going out with one of the Deaners. I think
Cody Deaner?
No, it was Luke Deaner, the other one.
They have the Deaners are back.
Yeah, they're back. She was going on a date
with this show. Go on.
She was on a date with him, and like the way she would like get out of something or something, she would tell him like, "I have to go. I have the runs." I was like, Jack would love that.
I mean, you're more the poop joke guy.
Look at that smile on your face. Don't even lie, Jack.
So this is what wrestling is. It's just
there?
poop jokes. What?
Yeah, why didn't make that behind you?
Yeah, but that's a tribute to you.
No, it's not.
Yes, it says WV.
No, it's
West
not.
Virginia, the WV, OIB.
What?
You're a Headyverse legend. And one of the things you are most famous for is the WV. And it's right there on this shirt. That is your legacy.
Huh? What?
That is your legacy on the shirt. Right there. That is when people think of OIB. This is what they envision.
Huh?
They're like, hell yeah, this is what I remember.
Urias says nobody argues with the runs. If somebody looked at you and said, I got to go to the bathroom, I got the runs, would you say, but wait 1 minute?
Yeah, because it'd be kind of funny if you made them poop themselves.
Why are you so evil?
What?
Why are you so into humiliation? Humiliation
be
is your
funny.
bag, man. That is what you're all about.
Lexar, wouldn't that be funny if someone has to run to the bathroom and you're like, well, wait a minute. And you try to, prolong it. Maybe not to the point they actually do poop themselves, but they start kind of doing the dance like they got to really poop. That's funny.
Don't smile at that, Lexar. That's not funny.
It is funny.
See?
My friend tried to do that one time with me.
See?
Was it funny to you?
No, because I went to the bathroom. I didn't listen to him. I said, "Tell me later." And I went to the bathroom.
See, so you've been at the front line of this. You have faced this bull head on and grabbed it by the horns, but yet you still smile. Why do you smile at this?
A lot of things might not be funny at the time, but then you look back at them and you see the humor in them, don't you, Lexar? You're like, it's funny now. See?
Mhm.
That's like the boot man stuff, intro. It might not have been funny at the time for you, but now you look back and you laugh.
I think I still have that shoe.
It's probably in that pile behind you.
Probably. No, actually, I know where it is. I moved it in the other room. I need to throw them all out.
Why don't you auction them off or give them away as a prize?
Yeah, nobody needs my shoe.
Lexar would like that. He put it up on his don't you have like a
His mom would come in and take it off the wall and hit him with it.
Oh man. Jonathan Jackson, is the WV shirt available for purchase? How much would you want? Do you wear XL? I might be able to sell this one to you.
He said it's the wrong size.
Yeah. Tosh wants to know, does Lexar chew tobacco?
No.
Marquis Dubois wants to know, I want to be responsible for someone pooping their pants.
That's
kind of funny.
That's evil.
I don't know. I think then couldn't you look back with that person, down the road and laugh about it? It'd be fun.
No.
Man.
Like if somebody blocked my way to the restroom, I would probably punch them.
Man, you're so violent. Stellar Stevens says Neil is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Mike says he watched Impact the other night after not watching for a few months. It kind of made me cry.
Brings out emotions. Hulk Hogan, he told who told him that? I think it was Hulk Hogan told The Rock that he made him cry with a match or something like that. I think it was like the Austin and Rock match at like WrestleMania 19 or something. I think. I don't know.
Jonathan Jackson says extra large is a perfect size. Make me an offer. It could be yours. What else? Anything else from that show that you guys wanted to mention, Steven or Songman?
So about an hour ago, yes, I think we were talking about wrestling. So what else? Oh yeah, so Io Shirai took on Johnny's wife.
She's the genius of the sky. What does that mean? Are you the genius of the sky? Like, does she live in the sky?
It was okay. I really don't want her to come up to the main roster. I think she's great as the women's champion in NXT.
You don't want any of your NXT people to come up to the main roster
Actually,
because they become Ricochet.
Yeah.
more of the other guys come down to NXT and make that a better show.
Yeah. I don't get it.
I just kind of feel bad for Johnny and Candice because I thought they were going to be the new Stephanie and Triple H era all over again. That's what I kind of feel bad for, because whenever you see Johnny, he's like the new Shawn Michaels that gives the match of the night every time, like he's Mr. Takeover. That's the only ones I feel bad for, that they're not getting this opportunity. But we know Johnny was going to be a 2-time North American champion.
So they're not leaving NXT. They're staying in NXT. Is that what you're saying, Songman?
Yeah. Not
okay. Well, I think it's better if they stay in NXT, because if they bring them up, they're going to water them down a lot. So they won't be the same characters that in NXT, I would say, because It happens with everybody, it seems like.
And Steven, do you think they kind of dropped the ball with that? Like I mentioned, do you think they kind of dropped the ball on that since the Johnny Wrestling and Candice Wrestling started when they tried to be like the new Triple H and Stephanie McMahon Helmsley all over again, even though they not even prove it? Do you think they just dropped the ball on that? When the
I
heels
hated
started?
that time during wrestling, the Stephanie McMahon era or whatever, or the Stephanie Levesque era. Oh my God. I seriously wanted to tune out during that stuff.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Well, with that, well, yeah, that's when they put the women's title on her, and oh God, that's
Mhm.
sort of like a period of time in wrestling I'd like to just kind of erase from my mind. But yeah, as I said, they should Johnny Gargano and Candice should be like, yeah, the sort of the, yeah, I guess for lack of a better term, the Triple H and Stephanie of NXT, because I would just hate to think what's going to happen to them if they decide to bring them both up onto a Raw or a SmackDown, because they'll just be lost in the mid card, and they're better off, you know, being career NXTers, and you know, but I did like I'm like I said, Priest is growing on me. The tattooed dark skin guy. He's
used to be Punishment Martinez in ROH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Damian Priest.
He seems to be. I mean, he seems to be somebody who is going to go up to the main roster sometime, and I think he'd fit in as a as a somebody different, even though he's and yet another tattooed individual. A guy's got a lot of tattoos.
Not big on the tattoos.
Well, you know,
when it comes to a guy, I'm like, whatever, I don't care, you know. But
well, basically, it's becoming commonplace. More and more guys are, you know, nobody's standing out with the tattoos.
I do think like Aleister Black has like weird tattoos in odd places. Like he has like one like right on his leg, and then the big one on his back. And it's like, I don't know. I just kind of think that guy's a poser. I don't think he really worships the devil. He's no devil worshiper.
I like Aleister Black.
He's a poser.
Oh,
that boy doesn't worship Satan.
Yeah, but no one.
I think I seen him in church the other week.
Well, Aleister Black KO'd KO on Raw.
Yeah, I seen that.
Seen that?
Or
so
did
I
I?
was saying,
I seen that they were starting a feud because I watched last week's, and yeah, they're doing a thing with Kevin Owens and Aleister Black. So.
Yeah, but it looks like they're bringing Bray Wyatt to Raw. It's like
Songman's dad.
Is that
Songman's dad or his uncle?
Oh, Jesus.
Well, yeah, your uncle.
Songman could join the Wyatts. What do you think?
Yep.
Like start with the beard.
Yep. And I'm just really curious what's going to be left.
probably
The only thing
worked,
I'm
too.
worried about is what's going to be happening with Orton. A lot of people are saying, like, is he going to be like one of the next Triple H's break a record by getting a 13-time champion? He's been on a roll without a doubt this year, but I definitely do not see him getting that high raise towards a 13-time champion. But we heard the situation that Edge won't be back as early as we thought to get the spoil this for him if he does get close to winning it.
I could totally see Songman like singing a song after like Bray Wyatt's like killed one of the little puppets or something, and Songman just comes up and makes up a song about it.
Yeah, I could see that. That'd be good. He'd be in the house there, the Firefly Fun House.
Now,
he could do the Muscle Man dance with Bray Wyatt.
I could see it.
Yowie wowie.
right before Halloween, I'll be with the Fiend because he'll give me a frightful scene and make me scream. Right before I see Charlotte return as the Queen.
There you go.
That
See,
was a good one.
WWE, give this man a job.
There you go.
There you go.
That was a nicer one than the one about Incher.
A little bit. A little bit.
If you were gonna get a tattoo, Incher, what would it be?
Nah, I don't know.
Property of Jackie Jones.
Uh-oh, there it is. The very first one. The very first
Boom!
one.
Boom! Jobs is the king of the Headyverse.
Jobs, king of the Headyverse. First super chat. Thank you, Jobs.
Super Jobs.
Super.
This will forever be known as Job's Day. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Jobs is a good man. Interest putting it down in his notes.
Spell Jobs Jobes, right?
Right. History has been made. The first super chat by Jobs, an original Headyverse member.
I kind of messed
Job's
up on the
Day.
Y.
It's all right. Job's Day.
Job's Day. Job's Day.
Job's
Job's Day. Job's Day. Job's Day. Job's Day. Job's Day. Job's Day. Yeah! Job's Day. Job's Day. I'm like
Hell
a sign
yeah.
dancer for Little Caesars.
Damn. Hot damn. Hot damn. So, and
Thank you,
also,
Jobs.
we have the opening bid, $20 on this extra large WV shirt.
I thought
I'll
that's my
sign it
shirt.
if you want, but if not, $20 is the opening bid.
I thought that was my shirt. I got your shirt here.
Send it to me. It was in my box.
You sent me the one that's like unsellable, Jason.
Lots
It's
of
like
people wear medium.
Medium. Yeah, our listeners.
I wear medium.
Yeah. And our listeners are living on salad.
Steven probably wears a small. He's a
Steven?
very slender man.
Can you wear a medium?
No, I wear large.
See, he wears large.
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan Jackson, the king of In Your Head.
Jonathan Jackson. He says, send me the WV shirt.
He's got it. Message me your email address and you will get the WVT.
Damn.
Hot damn. Man, I'm all I think I'm blown up now.
Jonathan Jackson. He wants the shirt. He's all about it.
The shirt. Booyaka. Booyaka. Now let me auction off some more snow. So that's very good.
What else do we got here? Let's see. Anybody want a bag of cotton balls?
Hell damn. Good people here at the Headyverse.
I got some thumbtacks here.
Man, you having
You
a
could
hardcore
use
match
these in
or
your
something?
hardcore match.
Have you ever, when you used to get into fights, did you ever like pull out some thumbtacks and just throw them on the ground and throw like your enemies into them?
Oh yeah. Carried it with me. I had a big bag of thumbtacks in my pocket.
All right. Anything else in the wrestling world before we get to these questions?
Yes, I wanted to point out that the woman revealed as the getting dressed up woman on SmackDown is Carmella, but it's been predicted before that it was going to be Carmella just because they showed her lips putting lip gloss, and they found out it's like those plumpy lips that Carmella has, so it's Carmella. So there you go. Spoiler. It's Carmella.
Disgusting.
I'm not a fan of the lip injections. I don't think they look good.
Yeah, it's always pretty obvious too whenever they do.
It's very obvious and it just looks weird to me.
I seen she was posting on social media, Twitter or whatever, that like she realizes like what it's like to be a member of social media. Just like her first night back, everybody's commenting about her looks and everything. But
well, I mean, if that's your whole career, though, I mean, what else are they supposed to comment on? I mean, people can be very mean.
Mhm.
I don't like to be like mean spirited to people.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I don't.
Uh-huh.
Vince Rudo says, if I win this match, I get all your video games, and if I lose, you pay me $1 million. Carol.
No deal.
Okay. Tyler Steven wants to know if there was one song that could describe the loving bond between the audio soulmates, what would it be? And can you sing it at the same time on the count of 3?
Got to be one that I know. Maybe like Unchained Melody or something, or
When I think about you, I touch myself.
oh, I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. Oh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I can't think of any more lyrics on that one.
All right, that works. Bruce Briscoe, who pushes and who pulls? I think it's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jacker told Incher, I don't think you know how pushing and pulling works. I don't remember that, but I was standing corrected because Al corrected me last week when I said that I don't remember him asking, suggesting that we have a limit on the questions, and he he knew the exact day and time.
Oh, that you said that you don't think we should ever have a limit on the questions?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't remember him. No, it's not that I don't remember him suggesting it, but he knew the exact second that he suggested it. It's pretty impressive how you can just find these dates and times so quickly.
Yeah.
Mike Wickham says Michael Bolton, When a Man Loves a Woman. That would be good. How about I got the love for Jackie. I hope he has the same backy. Bam, bam. I don't know if that one works.
He means hits, Jack, not.
That's an amazing tune.
No.
Did you interview Mario Mancini? Yes, we've had him on, I think, 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn, Clothesline Media.
Oh, from
Booyaka from Shaheen, the king of the Headyverse.
Thank you, Shaheen.
The man who beat Stephen P. New handedly. Took him down for Stephen P. New was tapping out to Shaheen.
There you go. Thank you, Shaheen. Everybody check out Shaheen's artwork. He likes to have virtual fan meet and greets where they sell the autographed pictures that he draws. Yeah.
Wind Beneath My Wings. That's a good one too. How about I Got You, Babe?
There's one.
Yeah. I got you, babe.
Yeah, we
I can't think of any of the verses. It's like something about
I got you to hold my hand. No.
And I got you to understand.
Yeah.
If you guys get into a fight and then make up, Unbreak My Heart by Tony Braxton.
Oh man.
Unbreak my heart. Say you love me again.
Very sweet.
I forget the rest. I don't know. Don't let those. I can't remember. I don't know. Can't remember it.
John Barker. Let's say we got the In Your Head cruise out to sea, full Headyverse members and lovers, Jack and Incher. The ship breaks down in the middle of nowhere. Who gets eaten first? Man.
Jeez.
Now, this is the whole Headyverse, not just me and you. So who gets eaten first?
Who gets eaten first?
Maybe Songman? I don't know. He
Mm.
looks pretty. I think the sharks would like find him pretty succulent. They would,
Yeah.
Who goes
What?
crazy out at sea?
Probably you, because you can't leave the boat. You said you wouldn't want to be stuck on a boat.
All right. But I think I'm pretty sane. I don't know. You're pretty borderline already crazy.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the most with it here.
No, I can see you just flying off the handle. I think before he even broke down, he'd just start going crazy.
Whatever.
Well,
What?
love.
What did our Bugsy McGraw say? You wouldn't mess with a crazy person, but you're messing with the crazy person by your definition. So what's the matter with you?
Fear. I have no fear. Stellar Steve wants to know how long has Without Your Head been going? Since 2006.
2005.
Yeah, actually, 2005 in your head, 2006 Without Your Head. The first episode's 2005, but it was a Halloween special of In Your Head.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Will love be confessed on the boat? I think so.
Yes.
I confess my love for every one of the Headyverse, but especially for Shaheen, Jobs, and Jonathan Jackson.
I think.
And Mitten. He sent us stuff.
When you think of the heady boat, you're thinking of love.
Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting
you. The intro's really gonna make sure this is called the Heady Boat.
Whatever.
What?
I'm trying to find my eraser. I don't know where my eraser went.
Are you gonna just erase me? Why do you need an eraser for?
For the board.
Oh, I see. Incher. If you shared a hotel room with Jack and he walked out of the restroom nude, no selling it, what would you do or say? If I just walked out totally nude and I wasn't playing it up, but just stuff's jiggling and jangling, like, walking right up to you, banging in your face, and you just, what would you do?
Well, you're saying no selling it, but you're rubbing your junk up in my face.
Well, no, not like right in it, but it's just right there. You know what I'm saying?
I would say, put some clothes on, please.
Man,
I don't know. I'm like,
would you try to get a lick?
No, that's wishful thinking on your part.
What if Jack had a boner and a condom on?
That's just a given.
What about a boner with a condom while pointing a gun at you?
I'd like, so this is why you didn't want me to bring my gun.
Man, I'm sorry, Jack and Incher, for the weird questions. I blame the 11 years of listening to In Your Head in a good way, though. Good way. Updated with a real question. What did your family friends think of your podcast nicknames? That's an interesting question.
I know my dad said the name of the show wasn't that hot. Like, he said, In Your Head. He's like, you wouldn't think about wrestling for that. But I told that story once before. I don't know if I've even told him my nickname. I don't know. I don't even know if they're aware. They know it because they know the email address. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Have you ever told your mom that you're known as jacking off on a show?
Oh, yeah, she didn't care about that shit. I mean, I played Give Me That Fat Ass to my mom.
You are close, aren't you?
She don't care. She's not a prude.
Oh, okay.
How do you find out, like, where my super chat money is?
Mm-hmm.
Not seeing it nowhere.
Don't know.
No, we'll get it here eventually. What about the show in general? My mom's very proud of me doing the podcast.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess they like that I'm doing it. I've never really discussed it with them. I don't know.
Do you keep it a secret?
No, they know I do it, but they.
Robert Budzinski, would you rather have intercourse with a minotaur or a centaur?
I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. So the
Centaurs
centaur is the
have-
legs.
Yeah,
Right.
the legs of a horse. A minotaur is like the more of the head of a beast. I think a centaur is probably more gentle lover than a minotaur.
I don't know.
Maybe
I'm
you just have a
clueless with this
three-way
one.
and sure. You can just get the best of both worlds.
I've never met one and found out their personalities, so I'm not sure.
Really?
I'd have to get to know them.
Damn. Which
Have
one thinks packing more heat, a minotaur or a centaur?
Well, it'd be the centaur, wouldn't it?
No, probably because it's got the body of the horse.
Yeah.
Marty Van Buren, is Zack Ryder truly a nothing? I will say he was a big bust for AEW.
So
I was
far,
hoping it would. I think he's already gone. He's a free agent.
really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. How'd that happen?
I don't know. I think they only signed him for so many shows, and they're all done.
Why they didn't even hardly use him?
No, I'd say that he. I actually thought he's a guy to pick up because he did have a following, but if that is the end of his run in AEW, I would say it was a failure.
Huh? I'll be.
You would think you'd have some type of payoff if you'd only signed him for a few shots.
Yeah.
Because really, I mean, it led to nothing, went nowhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't re-sign him if that's all you got of him. Which wrestler desperately needs to be repackaged? That's an interesting question. I would say Randy Orton. Although I haven't watched a lot of the new stuff, maybe he's better right now. But for me, when I'd watch it, he was a guy that's been doing the same stuff forever.
Well, they're repackaging Roman Reigns right now.
And it's working. I like it.
That. I would say like Ricochet because
I'd say Matt Hardy, even though wearing the shirt. I don't like him just being just straight up Matt Hardy. He's pretty boring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ricochet would be a good one.
But you're kind of critical of some of his AEW stuff. Like you weren't too crazy about the broken, like the.
I wasn't. That's why he needs repackaged or something. I didn't like that, and I definitely don't like him just being this guy who manages the private party. I don't think it's working.
Yeah. I get you.
Lexar, who do you think should
sir.
be repackaged? Who needs repackaged?
I'd say
Stellar Stevens says not Black,
Sheamus.
not Aleister Black. Who?
Sheamus.
Sheamus. That's actually a good one.
Mhm.
It's a good one. Do you have any thoughts on this, Steven?
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, you could say, I almost want to cynically say half the roster, but
They were building just for a minute. Sorry, Steven, for interrupting you. But just like they were building Sheamus as like a face for a little bit there, and he was getting a lot of momentum. But then they decided whenever he left and came back, I guess he was injured, to change him into a heel. I don't know why they did that because it seemed like he was getting over as a face, and faces are hard to come by.
He was going to be on In Your Head once, didn't you?
I know it, but
But
it just didn't happen.
No, it didn't happen.
But Steven, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Stellar Steven, real quick, he says he wants a Willow version of Jeff Hardy to face the Fiend.
Could
Interesting.
happen.
Steven, what were you about to say?
As I'm watching this, the storyline involving the Mysterios and Murphy and Seth Rollins, I'm kind of hoping that eventually Dominic is repackaged as some sort of. I mean, I want to see him do a heel turn.
Really?
Because-
Against his dad?
Yeah, because I mean, like, there's just like maybe moments, no more than moments of Dominic could be a great heel that I see, and I'd like to see them go in that direction. Now, I don't know. Again, I have no idea what's going to happen with this storyline, but if I was writing that stuff, I'd seriously think about it, because that's about the only thing that keeps me watching. Is like, I watched Dominic just kind of looking back at Murphy in the ring, and I was just thinking, oh, I really like him to go back into the ring and beat the crap out of Murphy. but he didn't.
Yeah.
They're not ready to go there yet. But that's what I really wanted to see. I really wanted to see Dominic just go nuts and just start beating.
I think it's
the crap
too
out of
ever to do that. And he's barely even established as a wrestler.
Right, it's probably too early. Maybe you're right there. But
Have you ever done a heel turn on on like a family member?
not recently. No, I'm the Ricky Steamboat of my family. I don't try to
Oh, right.
heel on them.
Yeah. Andrew, you ever turn face on a family member?
I'm not.
That
a
one got a
heel.
giggle out of you. I saw it.
I went and got dinner for everybody. Jeez.
That one got a giggle out of you. I saw it. Songman, is there anybody you think you'd like to repackage into a different character or different look or something?
Well, Steven actually stole my idea of who I was gonna go for.
Sorry.
I'm definitely with him on that one. Like, I thought this was all set up before we were about to end the summer, but unfortunately not. So that he stole everything that I was definitely wanting to say. We back
Stole his thunder.
dad and father and son.
Mhm.
Marty Van Buren, would you like to go swinging with the Jarretts?
Swinging with the Jarrett? I don't know. That Jeff Jarrett seems like he could get belligerent with people. So.
Yeah, he does. That's right. Think he'd get mad, like if you were going to town on his wife?
Oh no, he wouldn't get mad about that. Why would he?
Why doesn't Shane bring back the Mean Street Posse? I went by we drove through Greenwich or near Greenwich to
Did you stop?
No, but I did say that that's where the Mean Street Posse is. Interest playing pinball or something on his phone.
No, I'm trying to figure. I got to enter this 200 calories.
Which wrestler would you like to have as your butler? Steven, but he's not a wrestler, I guess. What wrestler make a good Lord Regal? Got to be someone from England. They make the best butlers.
Oh yeah, William Regal.
That's what WWE Films should have done. They should have did a reboot of Mr. Belvedere starring Walter.
Now, Wesley, if you don't do your chores, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
And how about your maid? Liv Morgan.
Yes, she'd look great in the maid's outfit.
Mm-hmm. Got a nice ass, isn't she?
Oh my. Oh my.
Lexar agrees with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a question of my own.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, if you could turn jerking off into a sport, how you win? How many games would there be in a season? Would there be a team effort? Or how would the playoff format will look like? Would there be a
Wow.
trophy?
Well, I think Intro would be the MVP.
What? Me?
Why I'm putting you over?
I don't think this is putting me over, is it?
Why? I'm just saying this would be a sport you'd excel at.
You know what you're saying. Just stop.
What?
Just
I was
stop.
trying to be nice. to
Know
put
what
you
you're
over.
saying.
I was giving
Stop
you a
acting like you
compliment.
don't know that you're being insulting. You know you're being
It's not.
insulting.
I was trying. That wasn't insulting, was it, Lexar?
No.
See.
Well, Lexar, of course he's going to say no. This is his brainchild.
Well, yeah. He's see. I'm agreeing with him. It's a good idea. So I think instead of just the sport, I think it would be the jerk off Olympics. So then you'd have different categories because you'd have to one that was really about endurance and stamina.
Look at the enthusiasm when he's talking about this.
Because he's bringing up all these things, the endurance and stamina would be like who could last the longest. Maybe you could do for like who could shoot the furthest. Like man, I shot 6.5 feet with your spew,
like
right?
right? Yeah.
Right. The long spew. The team effort that could be like like a big circle jerk event. There's lots of things you could go here, Intro. I think the whole Olympics. You get a whole team together. Go for the gold. He's looking it up right now, Intro.
No.
He's going to GoDaddy to buy jerkoffolympics.com.
No, I'm not. I actually had a coworker who brought this, he had blueprints to starting up his own website. And I came across these blueprints and they were dudes jerking off on the internet. They're he was like, this is my idea. You have webcams and it's guys jerking. I'm like, oh my God, this is the foulest conversation I've ever been in. And he was serious. I was like, yeah, your plans are over here, man. Maybe you shouldn't leave your jerk off plans at work. He had his whole thing mapped out. Should I have stolen XR and took his idea? Was this a funny idea?
Maybe you tried to make his idea into yours, like a pattern, like his idea, but make it into yours, but without making it seem like you're stealing his ideas because he might sue you for it. He might take you to court.
See, if he had the letter that he mailed to himself with those own ideas in it, they would just be like, oh, closed case, Incher stole it. I'm like, no. And then they dragged me off to jail and I'd be doing the rest of my life in jail for stealing his blueprints. For this. But yeah, he was a strange dude. And this dude, he would after working with him, he had this odd odor that would just
he smelled like ham or something.
He smelled like it would smell up the house for the rest of the night, and I'd have to smell it all night.
You think he was jerking off at work? Or?
I've never called management about anything, but I called about this guy because I was like, "Can you all talk to him and tell him to take a shower or something?" I mean, I gotta smell him his dirty asshole for the rest of the night.
Why was he putting his asshole in your face?
He wasn't putting his asshole in my face. It was just ass smell, more likely.
Damn,
that was just ingrained into the fucking furniture. And Febreze needs to bring this guy in for testing because I got this huge freaking bottle of Febreze and I just killed that freaking couch with that stuff. And it didn't kill the smell that this man produced.
Holy shit. Maybe he has a health problem.
I don't know. Well, he obviously had health problems. I mean, but
damn.
Jeez. So come on, dude. Have some.
Would you be on my the circle jerk relay team with me?
No.
Help. You gotta help.
I'm not participating in any of this stuff. No.
Man, I think you do good.
I pass. No. I'm retired.
You're retired from jerking off?
Yes. retired.
Yeah. Will Donald Trump go back to the WWE when his contract is up in January? Or do you think he will jump to AEW or Impact?
He could be an Impact guy. You never know. Maybe
Well,
he'll
be some-
switch.
He'll be with the Deaners.
Maybe.
And
Give us a
Johnny
commercial break.
Swinger.
Yeah. Johnny Swinger.
Johnny Swinger.
You had the same voice when you announced Dana Book, and it's a Dana Book. So I wonder if Dana Book is the female Johnny Swinger.
That's a good question. You know, she is the female Johnny Swinger, but to make it even worse, she's like actually still on television.
Yeah, she came out with she was tagging with
Indie Night Raw and Asuka.
yeah, she came
Six
out.
woman tag.
Yeah.
And
Someone
they
was
team up
asking what
for-
Thanks,
push and
Steven.
pull it is. I think Dana Brooks' career.
Mm.
I'm sure she's a nice girl.
That makes it all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dobbs wants to know who you're going to vote for. I don't think we should probably put this on the show.
Well, I don't even vote, so
You
nobody.
don't want to make your voice heard.
Nah.
Oh, I think anyone who follows me on social media already knows.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't vote, so I don't know. I don't care.
Marty Van Buren, you and
Those
the
seem like
Nasty
all right
Boys.
guys, I guess.
You and the Nasty Boys crash on a tropical island and are the only survivors. What ensues? We're the Nasty Boys. We got a bad reputation. We're the boys. What's that picture of on Lexar's TV?
I don't
Van
know.
Halen, Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, it is.
Oh.
Too
Yeah,
bad.
that's crazy about him. To answer the question though, I think the Nasty Boys would go into business for themselves, and like they would probably be like pretty dastardly fellows. I think they would double cross everybody except for the Nasty Boys. I think they'll
Could
live
be.
up to their name.
Probably.
They'll steal all your wet
I don't
ones.
know if they have much survival skills.
You don't think Knobs has survival skills?
Which one's he with the big butthole?
Of course he is. We had him on the show.
Yeah, no, I don't think he would last long by himself on an island.
That's the only thing you know about the man?
The blonde one.
Yeah.
Well, he's known for the big butthole.
You know his hair color, and he has a big asshole. That's
What else? What else is there about Knobs that stands out?
That he was a wrestler. That he's
Yeah, but if I said, "Oh yeah, he's the wrestler of the Nasty Boys," that wouldn't narrow it down.
your
How do you
brain goes directly
differentiate the
to
two? One has a giant butthole and isn't blonde, and the other guy is brunette, and we don't. I don't. Maybe you do. I don't know anything about his butthole.
But you're the one who brought it up first. So how are you going to turn this on me now?
Because I'm saying, how else would you say if I say which one's which? How else are you going to say it besides those two factors? That's Stellar Stevens says Hogan's friend. You could possibly say that one too.
I said that too. He's Hogan's friend.
Yeah, but I said giant butthole.
Maybe
I could
by
say
their
giant
name?
butthole, and everyone's going to know what wrestler I'm talking about.
The name, maybe that's how you identify people.
Yeah, but I don't know. Knobs and Sags. One, I don't know. Fucking not
They've
the
been a
greatest
team
name.
for years. You know who they are.
Yeah, one has a big butthole.
You do a wrestling podcast. You know.
Yes, and I know that, and that's how I know Knobs has a giant butthole. But he's a good guy. Don't tell me you don't know he does.
Well, you sent me the picture, but
Yeah, because New Jack sent it to me.
I don't know.
I wouldn't have sent that picture to New Jack or anyone for that matter.
I thought you sent it to me.
If I was Knobs, I wouldn't have sent it.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, I've never sent a picture of my butthole to anybody.
Oh, don't lie.
Have you, Winter?
You know you have.
No, it's never occurred to me.
Who's that? Is that Michael
I don't
Jackson?
know even how you
there?
go about taking the picture in the first place.
Is that Michael Jackson? I can't tell. I think
They all
it's
look
Michael
like
Jackson.
Incher.
Or is that Bruno Mars? I don't know.
Johnny something.
Is that Johnny
Johnny
Sweet?
Nash. He's the guy that sang the song that you sang earlier about seeing clearly now.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that guy.
Passed away at age
How were
80.
we supposed to know that?
Hey.
The news is
All over
you
the
couldn't
place.
anything in the news right now. Watching the news, local
Marty
news.
Van Buren wants to know, has Incher ever sharded his pants so fast that he created a sonic boom?
No. What is that, sharded? I don't know.
It's cross between farting and shitting.
Oh, no, I never done that.
The WV, I guess.
I've never done that. Never.
As
in my life.
common law spouses, or as you dub it, audio soulmates, have you ever thought about buying a home together or adopting disadvantaged third world children?
That would be a good reality show.
Yeah, the Heady House.
We get somebody from like Africa or something like that, and we bring them in, and like they don't have any clue who we are, and they just see us bicker back and forth.
Oh, we're
for
big in
hours.
Africa. Yeah. But how about the Heady House? That would be a good reality show. The Heady House. It'd be me and Incher, Songman, Lexar, Steven, Jason Mitten, Vic. Al Woob. You've got to live with Al Woob. We all live in a house together. That'd be fun. Jobs, Shaheen.
Fun.
Yeah.
With Al.
Yeah, that would add intrigue. People would want to tune in to see what's happening with Incher and Al Woob under the same roof.
Be a lot of blue Kool-Aid around. Like, oh, don't drink that. No, Steven, don't drink that.
Who else would be good? Oh,
Juju.
Jujubee. Steven. Oh man, Lexar would be all about that.
Miss Destiny.
Miss Destiny.
Look at my drapes, Jack. Which one
man.
should I get? The pink or purple one?
I'd be getting Incher's gun to blow my brains out.
But I keep it locked up. I'm like, sorry.
Swax would be in the house.
Swaxing that ass.
El Santo Loco.
El Santo Loco. That would be fun. Kick us up some tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Clinton. The Prez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Songman, he'd be singing us songs, keeping us happy.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Man.
The president of In Your Head, McGee.
Sal McGee and
Sal McGee. He may be just hiding behind the camera or something, you know.
I missed a lot of questions here from Stellar Steven, sorry, but he did say that he talked to Mario Mancini this past Sunday. He knew I listened to In Your Head when I asked him a certain question. Interesting. Good man. Mario Mancini's a great guy. We should try to get him on here on the new video era of In Your Head. We do have some guests coming up, but these last 2 weeks. Last week I was busy with doctor's appointments for upcoming leg surgery, and then this week the family stuff. But we'll probably have a guest on next week. Actually, I think actually Tony Gurria is going to be on next week.
Oh, cool. That'll be good. Jack.
Yeah.
Billy Mitchell was on.
I know. I thought that was
AEW.
awesome. I was happy.
Yeah. I was surprised.
I'm a big fan of Billy Mitchell. I thought it was fun. I really liked AEW. I thought it was a good show. I think they've been on a good streak lately.
He's going to help Kip Rusev planned Kip Sabian's bachelor party, I guess. So maybe there's more to come with Billy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But I like a little silliness in my wrestling. I don't want it to be all, deadly serious stuff.
Yeah. Thought it was a good segment where Rusev was playing the Pac-Man game and Billy stepped in,
Mhm.
That was fun. Billy's a tall dude, though.
He is tall.
Yeah. I've seen him in person. He's pretty tall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At a convention once.
I tried to get him on the Without Your Head a couple times.
Yeah.
I have his telephone number. It almost happened for some reason. I'm a calm right now.
Yeah, so I had some good stuff on AEW. Cody accepted Brody Lee's challenge to the dog
Yeah,
collar
that'd be
match.
good. And that's going to be on AEW, so that could be on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I saw NXT's having a Halloween Havoc.
Yeah. Halloween Havoc.
I can't remember what else. I knew I enjoyed AEW, but I don't remember all that happened.
We got to see Britt Baker back in the ring after a couple of months being out.
Yeah, she has like a new finisher move where she puts the lockjaw, but like Rebel comes in and gives her the glove to do it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Stellar Steve says, I love the Brody Lee Cody feud. I do too, bruh. I'm really glad. Since they started that, Brody's really upped his game, and I've been really enjoying him in AEW.
Did you pick the Butcher to be in the main event last week, Jack?
No, I did, but jokingly. But I think he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he actually was. Butcher.
Yeah, I like him though, actually. So.
Well, I was going to say a good call on that one because I think I picked Ray Phoenix. So.
Yeah, I like him though. Butcher's a big dude and he's menacing. I like the team. I like pretty much everything in AEW. It's a good, fun show.
Most definitely.
Can Incher flirt recklessly in Espanol?
Not really, no. I'm not very... I don't know. It's hard for me to even string words together, but...
Yeah, in English.
Well, that too. But, so it's like trying to master the Spanish language, isn't... I've said sentences to Lexar, and he says, what? He's like, what? What the hell are you even saying? So...
Tyler wants to know if Lexar ever walks around town and with a trench coat or a raincoat on.
No, I used to have this like a coat that's like reached down to my knees, over my knees, almost to like my thighs. Well, past my thighs into the leg.
Did you were you naked under it and just be like pulling open? Oh.
Now I'm fully clothed. Yeah, I will wear that when it's like in the winter degrees, when it's 30 something winter weather.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a coat, but I used to have this like long cut, like long hole underneath one of my armpits.
Oh, so, I thought you meant like over your dingaling.
No.
Like when you're doing Lexar and
No.
It's like a glory hole jacket.
I wish it was though.
That'd be pretty sweet. Maybe I'll market those, Incher.
If I could have that jacket again and have sex with a girl and have that glory hole through it.
Yeah, you'd be all set to keep you safe from COVID.
Yeah, exactly. Wearing the mask.
Tyler says this is the best in your head ever.
Thank you, sir. I think this is one to write home about.
It is because it's Job's, Shaheen, and Jonathan Jackson Day. It could be more people's day too. They get to hitting the submit button. Dobbs Dean Maya. You ever farted so loud that you woke up the neighbors? And this is a question for all the panel.
Let me think about that. Go around the horn.
Lexar, you ever just farted so loud you woke everybody up?
No. But I remember this one time in a church meeting, like somebody farted and everybody started giggling. But we're in the middle of service, so we had to calm it down. So I don't think the priest listened to it, but he got like real like pissed. It's like, what are you giggling for? It's a serious service.
You ever fart really loud and wake up your mom or anything there, Songman?
Not me, no.
He's quiet but silent but deadly.
Bobby and his new unicorn will be blowing out that gas whenever he's ready to kick some ass because it smells just like as worse as grass.
Mm-hmm. Intra's gonna take a whiff right now. Man. Here's fucking sexy
Squatty
doll.
potty. Say squatty potty, doll Jack. Squatty potty.
Steven, you ever let one rip and wake everybody up?
Well, my wife has said that I snore and that wakes her up, and but I don't know about farting though.
Fair enough.
See, look. His name is Dookie, the pooping unicorn.
Man, you're into some kinky stuff.
Somebody sent it to me. I didn't buy this with my own money. Dookie, the pooping unicorn.
Man, he's so kinky.
I like to poop, Jack. I like to poop. Watch me poop. Poop.
Is that what got all over the shirt?
Maybe, but they would be rainbow then if it was like that, because he poops rainbows.
Dobbs wants to know: does Lexar talk to his penis, and what does he talk about, and does he have a name for it?
No.
Will Sean Oliver make an In Your Head comeback? And will it be cool to get him on the... Yeah, I think we'll get him back on at some point. Which deceased wrestler would make you mark out the most to see Necroman side?
Necroman side. What?
Roddy Piper, I think, would be pretty cool.
Oh.
An undead Roddy Piper.
The hot
Eddie
rod.
Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. Probably Andre, really, because that would be pretty like gruesome, this big giant zombie.
Then you can watch Andre the Heart of Giant with him.
That would be sweet.
I don't believe it exists. There's got to be
Andre
a
the
copy
Giant?
of it. No,
the movie. Yeah.
The movie. There's got to be a copy of that somewhere.
What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I don't know. Doesn't seem like we're having a Halloween.
Yeah, but it was Halloween. You're just not trick or treating, but you could still dress up. Does Halloween land on In Your Head? I said we should dress up. We should dress up for the last day In Your Head before Halloween, anyway.
Oh, I won't be here that day. Just
you don't even know what day it is. You're just like, I won't be
that's here. Like a Tuesday.
Well, we could do it the week before. We could do it the 20th.
Yeah, okay, that'd be good. Also, I have Brains has been setting up a special edition of
I know he's been
Halloween show for
me about it.
This has been his brainchild, it seems like, and I'm just like, well, what the hell? I guess I'll do a show. So I guess I'm doing a Halloween special. I plan on doing it that Wednesday, that would be like what? That's the 22nd or something.
The 28th, I think.
21st. So look for that on the 21st on my Twitch channel, I guess. So I guess we're going to be streaming games, and he said President Clinton's going to be calling in or something. I don't know. I guess I'm doing it, though.
Yeah, he's been bothering me about it.
It's Brains' brainchild. Say what?
I would like to see Jackie Jones impersonate a World Wrestling Federation crew member by wearing his World Wrestling Federation jumpsuit.
Yeah, it's probably way too big for me now as a 3X, but we'll see. That'd be fun though.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you hurt as kids performing wrestling moves on? Nobody. We used to wrestle in the backyard, but we never hurt each other. When we used to wrestle, when we did like the backyard stuff, we actually tried to do the moves how we thought you would do them, not to hurt each other. Because the
Yeah.
idea was to
Like there wasn't like big
not
power
to hurt
moves,
each other.
you know, like when we're like there was a body slam, but that was about it.
Yeah, I used to do a power slam too on somebody's stuff, but we try to do them where you didn't hurt each other. My cousin did
Yeah.
hurt a kid doing giving him an atomic drop at school.
Atomic drop.
Messed up his spine.
Dang.
Raider Dre, what is your favorite cut of meat to cook or eat?
Steak.
Ribeye steak is good.
Yeah. I like New York strip.
Prime rib. Ribs are good. Leg of lamb's good.
Yeah, I like doing taco meat, like hamburger taco meat. I also like doing the chicken tacos. It's good.
What do you think cocaine and wrestling? Do you think cocaine and wrestling will ever make a comeback? No.
Probably not.
Whatever happened to somas?
I think people learned that they were bad.
Mm-hmm.
That it's hard to get off that stuff.
Yeah.
Stay away. Stay away.
Tyler says this is a very positive and honest show. Urias says In Your Head should do a Halloween show where the wrestlers dressed as In Your Head characters.
Heck yeah.
That'd be fun. Is Intra pissed that despite paying Michael Elgin, he still hasn't sent him his ring-worn thong?
I didn't buy that.
But if you don't know, there's he was selling like ring-worn items or belts or something, and like he didn't send them out. And they were like, you know, stuff.
That's not right.
Nope. Vic wants to know, is Jack and Inch are going to force the members of the Headyverse, Steven Lexar, Songman, Shaheen, Vic, etc., to turn over any income we make based on our fame for doing In Your Head? Of course, this is big news we didn't even talk about. But so WWE, first they were saying like they're going to get everyone off the third party stuff. So YouTube, Twitch, and all these things. Now they're saying that they could keep it, but they're going to take all the money that they make, give them a percentage of their money that they make themselves off of it. And to top it all off, it's going to go against their downside guarantee. This is bullshit. And anyone, I've seen some fans like taking the WWE side, but I mean, you're just like fucked in the head if you think that's like a good thing to do.
Yeah. So the person has to do all the work.
Yeah. They do all the work. And honestly, they won't even get any money unless they make over their contract. And then even if they did do that, they would get a percentage of the money they made.
Yeah, that's not right. I heard about that. I mean, WWE saying that they're a personality and they give them exposure, which is true because they can start up a thing, but still, I mean, it seems greedy, you know?
Oh, yeah, it's awful.
Way greedy. It's just like, just let them have it. What the hell?
On their own time.
Yeah.
They should give, and it's not even like you give it a percentage to WWE. They take control of it. So you'd be like working on your own time for WWE. And then the money that you would make goes against, so let's say you're on a $500,000 guaranteed contract. The money you make on YouTube, that just goes against your contract that you signed with WWE. It makes that's just nuts.
Oh, geez. And they're independent contractors.
Yeah. And from what I saw something else too, I don't know how true this is, that they're going to make all the wrestlers get on here and do this. So even if you're not already on Twitch and stuff, you're going to have to. And
so they're like making them do it?
Yeah.
What sense does that make if they don't even want to do it?
So even on your own time, you're working for WWE.
Oh my God. Well, who made that rule? Goodness gracious.
Probably Vince, I guess. And they have record, money that it's not like they're going out of business or something. So
Yeah, I was thinking I was about to make that point. It's like it's not like WWE needs money considering what the revenues have been reported. So like, I mean, and some of these guys aren't exactly the most outgoing guys who can talk the most. I mean, I was just saying earlier, yeah, it does sound like it's a money grab, and like I said,
I don't know. I think
I'll be on.
could you
I don't
fight
know
him over it?
Well, Andrew Yang, who's running for president, has been on the wrestler side on this, which is good because it actually exposes it to people that it would probably fly under the radar to most people. And I'll be honest, I've been in talks trying to get him on the show. I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I've got replies, so we'll see if it. I don't think it'll happen, but who knows? Maybe it'll happen. So we might have Andrew Yang on the show, former presidential candidate, to talk about the legality of this and WWE calling their wrestlers independent contractors.
So Oscar has a YouTube channel, and she puts out videos almost every week. So that means she has to fork over half
all
of her
it.
earnings.
They would not even they would take they would take over the channel and then give her a percentage of the stuff that she would make off of it.
But that's her channel.
I know
it's her own things. It's very entertaining, her YouTube channel. I don't know why would WWE want to take a hold of it.
Because they're greedy. They gotta have their hands in everything.
They have all the money in the world. Why would they want to?
I'm with you. I am with you. I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Are we ever going to see more Saudi Arabia shows?
I hope not.
No.
Not with this COVID.
Yeah, it'd be hard to pull that off right now, I guess.
2022.
How do they look at COVID? I wonder if they're still. Do they have shutdowns or anything in Saudi Arabia?
Beats me.
Well, I remember at the earlier this year at Super Showdown, you see in the crowd that people were wearing masks. So.
Yeah. So I guess they know about it, I guess. Was it going around then at Super Showdown?
Some countries just did anyway. But
yeah.
Mostly Asian countries. Where was I? Tyler Stevens, any ideas for Boogeyman merchandise? Interesting question. We already have some great people, the Headyverse, Shaheen, Jobs, and Jonathan Jackson. And
looks like it's somebody else's day, though, Jack.
Hoosier Highways just donated $2. I'm glad you did it before I mentioned this because it's still in effect right now. If we get $5 more tonight, I will tell everyone this idea I've had for Boogeyman merchandise. Not said it before in the show. Boom. We get $5 here before the end of the night, in addition to what we already have. And everyone will find out.
Big news. Thank you, Hoosier Highway.
Hoosier Highway, riding down the highway. Hoosier Highway. Hoosier Highway.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right. Tyler, by the way, thank you. That is very nice of you. Tyler Stevens, any thoughts on Marty Jannetty's new Hannibal interview where he admits again to the murder and to burning the body, meanwhile trying to keep a paper tooth in his mouth? I have not seen this, but that sounds pretty awesome.
A paper tooth in his mouth?
Hoosier Highway says you better split the profit from this 5 ways.
5 ways.
I love the Headyverse here, but Steven and Songman and everybody's not getting a cut of this. It's just Inchman and the Jackman. What were you saying, Incher? I
Oh,
didn't
no.
watch this new one, so I don't know.
Yeah, like a paper tooth. I wonder what the
That's
story is
pretty
on
awesome.
that.
I
I
guess
have to
he's
check
so-
that
he's
out
like
on
a-
Hannibal.
He's missing a tooth, and so then does he just put like a wad of paper to make it look like a tooth? He's like,
Maybe.
so yeah, hey, it's a really
Like I almost think like he was trying to
Yeah.
hide something or something. But
interesting.
bam.
You would think he would give up trying to tell her when he killed a guy when he was actually being investigated about it.
Yeah, like is anybody? I guess they are investigating him, but I mean, like, I think it's kind of died down already. Probably. Why would he be talking
Yeah,
about?
but
this?
why talk about it again when you just get more attention on it? Bring it back. Like if you got attention for saying you killed the guy online, and then like by luck it didn't really go anywhere, would you start talking about it again? I
No.
mean, we're talking about Marty Jannetty, so he's probably not the most sensible guy, but
So you're saying he's just doing it for publicity?
I think he's doing it because he's not the brightest man in the world.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what you gain from this at this point. I don't know what you gained from it to begin with.
Yeah. It gets him like people wanting to do interviews with him, though, I guess.
So here, Vince is saying Marty's saying he only said it was a storyline because of the cops, but it really happened. But okay, so think this through. So you say, okay, let's say that is true. You don't go out and then tell everyone that I just lied to the police. So they would stop investigating me.
Yeah, because there is no statute of limitations to murder.
Right. And plus, especially if you just go out there and say I lied about it. The last month it really did. I told the cops that, but don't tell anybody.
And he was claiming the man was like trying to like rape him when he was a child and everything, which is horrible.
Yeah, if it happened, I don't know if I don't believe any of this happened.
I don't think it did either. Like, why did the police just kind of stop investigating it?
Because I think it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't really believe the story.
No,
either.
but when you just stop telling people that this happened,
I guess if you tell a lie, you just got to tell another lie to keep it going, or just to. I don't know. This is not everybody.
Just admit it's dumb. Why would you? Is this something? I know you're all powerful, but are you saying this is good too?
No, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just trying to like describe his mindset, why he's continuously lying about it.
Right. I mean, the man also is going out, telling people that he almost had sex with who he thinks is his daughter, or had sex with somebody he thinks is his daughter. I mean, he doesn't use the best judgment.
No. I think it gets him interviews, and he knows that, so he just kind of comes up with crazy stuff to say.
Yeah, I guess.
I kind of see him on that poor level that Virgil's been on when I've seen maybe once or twice at the fan fest that he's been at. I've not seen many people get up to him like he did, like Virgil's gotten.
Hoosier says Marty hasn't been the same since going head first through the barbershop window. That could be true.
Had a big effect on him.
Nikhil has a special request. He wants Lexar to stay for these questions. There's only 10 of them. He specifically asked he wants Lexar to stay.
I'll try.
All right. There's only 10. Not 20.
I think Lexar is stealing my thunder with the Nikhil hatred for the questions.
I love Nikhil, but we may be starting implementing a new system where you have to become a member to send more than like 2 questions. Your 3 favorite Chris Jericho moments ever. Man, I can't remember like specific things, but I'm gonna say this: Jericho's a guy, like a few other people who maybe the best at this, who reinvents himself constantly, so he keeps the character fresh. I love the Jericho of WCW. I love all the different Jericho's through WWE, and I'm loving the AEW. We've even seen an evolution of his AEW character, I think, since he first came there.
I have Ralphus.
Ralphus is good.
Is one. Okay. When he debuted on Monday Night Raw with The Rock. That was good.
Break the walls down.
Yep. When Kevin Owens found out about, or like
The
turned
best
on
friend.
him with
Yeah,
the
that was
list.
good. That was great.
Yeah. And probably
That's three.
yeah, that's three. I guess I'm done, so let somebody else go.
WCW, when did he go to Washington and say he was like a victim of a conspiracy? And he was
Yeah.
going,
Oh, I gotta
that
put the
was hilarious. I
the
love
101. The moves of 101 list. 101 move list has to go on my list too.
Mm-hmm. Any more, Steven?
Those the Washington one, the debut on on Raw, and the first one you said,
Ralphus.
Ralphus
Security team that he had.
Jericho and Ralphus.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite songman that we missed? Any favorite Chris Jericho moments?
You said
A lot of great stuff.
You said top three.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean definitely the Jericho debut in WWE, and two when he made it that return after 2 years taking hiatus over Orton, and I would say maybe three is just like his high energy he got really quick in 2000 when he was over Vince. You saw of a multi-billionaire, but you did it all for the fact that you have a very small penis.
Uh-oh.
That's a line Lexar would have loved, I'm sure. And Taylor Steven adds Chris Jericho versus Kenny Omega in New Japan Wrestling, and his feud with Jericho in WCW.
Yeah. Oh.
Do you have a
Jericho punching Shawn Michaels' wife?
No, there you go.
Yeah, I remember that. I thought about saying that one too.
Honorable just to Jericho showing the before and after photos of Stephanie McMahon.
oh yeah, definitely.
Jericho giving Shawn the lazy eye. The Jericho Tron.
Do you have any Lexar that we missed? Any favorite Jericho moments?
Chris Jericho being heel in 2008 when he wore a suit and used his long vocabulary words and calling us Mobatai sheep or
stupid idiot.
The stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Gelatinous tapeworms.
Well, his second question is a three-part question. AEW is a year old now. What are your favorite matches, favorite moments, and where could they improve?
Favorite match so far has probably been Dustin versus Cody. The
that was great stuff.
Match.
I know a lot of people. It's probably something that people don't like, but I really like the match on the football field. I thought that was very fun. I enjoyed it. That whole pay-per-view, the last pay-per-view in Chicago, not this last pay-per-view, but the one that was in February or whatever in Chicago. I was at that one live. That was pretty awesome.
Thing they can improve, I think, is that they need to stick with storylines a little bit longer. They need to stop moving on so quickly. I think they need to establish people as big stars by staying on a storyline, and let the fans digest it. It seems like they do a storyline, then they jump to something else real quick. Like with the Orange Cassidy stuff, you mentioned how that they should have continued the feud with Jericho.
Well, I don't think they should have continued the feud because they had 3 matches, but I think having him jump right off that into losing was a mistake. I think that should have catapulted him to a title shot.
Yeah. Or like the booking of Kenny Omega, I think, has been pretty atrocious. But for some,
I've liked it recently. I like the split.
I do like the stuff with Hangman, but I think he should be a bigger star than what he is right now.
I think we're starting to see the build to that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
actually, there was one more joke I forgot. Like, if you remember that they wouldn't never bring it back. Remember building up towards SummerSlam with Benoit? I will fight Chris Benoit on a boat or with a goat or taking a quiz or taking the total jackass that he is.
uh-huh.
It's a very songman-esque song.
Yeah. It's
Yep.
a very songman promo.
Happy 30th anniversary for Chris Jericho, though. 30 years in the business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of my favorites, honestly. And if you think about it, I think he's got to go up there for one of the best wrestlers of all time. I mean, think
Yeah.
about all these years he's been a very memorable character and on the
Oh, yeah.
on top of the card for ever since he went to WWE and on for multiple companies.
I did think he was getting stagnant a bit in WWE, but I kind of think that was stuff out of his control, you know, because whenever he was involved with the storylines, it did seem like, you know, like with the list of Jericho and stuff like
Yeah,
that, it
I
would
think he
be
always
good
was a guy that
stuff.
would really reinvent himself.
But then, like, you know, he was like second on WrestleMania with Kevin Owens, and that was something that
There, I
was
mean,
out of
but
his
that
control.
was more WWE because that was
Yeah,
like
that's
one
what
of the
I'm trying
best
to say.
storylines going into the show.
That,
Really should
you
have
know,
been
they
a top
kind of like
match.
killing his build to everything. And I think it kind of hurt
Because
his.
that was one of the only matches I was personally looking forward to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he kind of has outside forces working against him. Well, the WWE, but whenever he's like involved and he has kind of control of it, I do think, because I would say in AEW he does have a lot of control of his storylines, and they're always good and entertaining, you know.
Yeah,
But I've enjoyed his stuff in AEW. I mean, he's normally
I love it.
one of the highlights for the show. So
He really is one of the better guys, I think, of doing both comedy and serious stuff, and not like making it too dumb or anything. Bully Ray said, if AEW grows large, MJF has a chance to be as big as John Cena and The Rock. Do you agree? I would never compare anybody to that level because that's like, I mean, that's like, I don't know. I mean, that's like the elites of wrestling. But I do think he's got potential to be one of their top guys for sure.
yeah, most definitely. I
I
kind
don't
of
know
like
if
how they're
anyone can be
teasing
that
that.
level without a with crowdless shows.
It's hard to gauge how the fans are responding whenever there's nobody there. That,
Yeah.
I mean, they got some people, but that's not a full arena, you know.
Yeah,
But
I wouldn't say any. I'd hate to put anyone like this is the next Raw because that's just like almost like a once in a lifetime like star, you know. I mean, he's gone on to be one of the biggest guy in Hollywood. So I don't think it's right to say this is the next Rock or something.
yeah.
It's too hard to fulfill that.
But yeah. Do you think they're going to continue like they're working with NWA? Like, you think they're going to bring more people from NWA in?
I personally wouldn't, but I don't know. I don't really think it benefits them that much. Besides having like cool wrestlers on the show, I don't think being like, hey, we have NWA involved in the show really means anything.
Yeah. Jim Ross was huge on the Thunder Rosa match.
No, she's really good, and I think there's talented. If you can, I think you're benefited from using good talent like that. But I don't think you benefit a lot by the NWA name.
Yeah.
Cody and Tony are probably NWA fans here from Stellar Steve, and that's true. And if you could use it in that regards, like to bring up the past, you could do something cool with it, you know, tied into Dusty Rhodes and that era. But I don't think like current NWA is really going to really bring a lot of doesn't really bring a lot of value, I don't think.
Yeah.
Who will be the other 5 participants in the AEW number 1 contenders tournament? So far announced Ray Phoenix, Jungle Boy, and Omega.
I don't know. I think they're going to throw some curveballs at us with because they're even like trying to like put Luther into a match with Chris Jericho.
No, I think it's a tag. It's Chaos Theory, him and his partner.
Yeah.
That'll be fighting Jericho and
But it's
Check
like they
again.
like throwing people at us that we wouldn't expect to be in a feud with anybody, you know. But kind of like just bringing them up.
Billy Gunn.
So maybe Will Hobbs. It seems like they're wanting to push him now. They might
I can
add
see
him.
that. Number 10 from the Dark Order.
But he's kind of buddies with Moxley right now. But maybe
Yeah, well,
they
he
do
doesn't
a
have to win it, though.
friendship. Yeah, friendship thing.
Stellar Team says push Hybrid 2 and Lucha Brothers. I'm a fan of both teams myself, so I think we're seeing Lucha Brothers going to be used more. But yeah, I think Hybrid 2 needs a better. That's a team I would repackage because I think they're talented, but I'm not like in love with their look or the name Hybrid.
Why'd Pentagon have to change his name to?
I think it was a copyright.
Really?
I think someone owns the name.
Really? Oh. Because he changed it to Penta El Cerro. And it's
As Hoosier Highway says, Luther was wrestled Jericho 30 years ago, and he said, "Yeah, from my understanding,
I heard that they say that."
I know some people are always against that, but I think it's commendable to get people a job who help you out in your career. It's not like he's a main event guy on the show; he's barely even on it. So.
Yeah, I did find that interesting. Whenever the announcer Excalibur, he mentioned that, so I was not aware of that. I mean, I doubt many people were.
If you get one match off that tie-in, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's better, it adds some interest to a match that may otherwise just be like a squash match.
For sure.
Yeah. Any memories of the pay-per-view Halloween Havoc? I loved Halloween Havoc. I always I liked the sets.
Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero. That was one of the big matches from Halloween Havoc. Where he rips Rey's mask and all that.
I got my Jason sleeve on.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, you know that guy?
Yeah.
Lexar's falling asleep, but he's trying to stay awake because I asked him to. He's a very good man. Do you have a favorite Halloween Havoc moment, Lexar?
That monster truck battle at the top of
That's your favorite?
Oh.
It's madness, and they bring out the Yeti, the
Yeti.
But
they did the double hump.
Yeah, but I watched old episodes or old pay-per-views of Halloween Havoc from 1991 and 92 because I didn't watch any of those. I like the Chamber of Horrors match.
Really?
Oh.
I enjoyed it a lot. And I enjoyed Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal.
I am a big fan of Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. I will say Chamber of Horrors is a guilty pleasure of mine. I like seeing Abdul the Butcher being electrocuted. In wrestling intro, not like for real.
You mean for real, Jack?
Man, you really want to see him put on the electric chair? now Interest is doing an impression of me doing an impression of him.
Oh, it's an impression of me. You used to say it was just a hillbilly figure.
Don't you feel good though if like a voice I'm doing is an homage to you?
Don't you feel good if like a voice that I do is like an homage?
I have a movie coming out soon.
I have a movie coming out soon.
And the voice I do in it is a tribute to you.
Yeah.
What?
I'm honored.
You should be happy.
Let me act like the dumbest person alive, and then I'll contribute it to you. Congratulations.
It's a good role. It's a good role, honestly.
Okay.
The star of the film told me it's her favorite character in the movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. A Hollywood actress said it's her favorite role in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So you should feel proud about that.
You should drop that bad boy soon, because like maybe it'll get in theaters, because nobody's releasing anything in theaters
True.
right now.
We still need to do some pickup shots, but they're hard to do at the moment.
Just like CG it together.
We had thought about doing animation in it, but
Really?
yeah, I don't think it would work though. Where was I? Would you have liked to see a Jared? Oh, by the way, have you seen I forget what it's for. I think it's a Geico commercial, and there's a woman who rolls up she wakes up in the bed, she rolls up into her sleeping bag and rolls. You've seen this ad, right? Right,
Yeah, I
Alexa?
think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, the actress in that, Liesel, she is one of the stars in the movie I did.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. Any memories? We did that one. Would you have liked to seen a Jericho and Mike Tyson match in AW? Jericho had said that was the plan, was they were going to do that match. But
I would have liked to seen it for the build up to it. I don't know if the match would have been any
right.
good.
I agree with that. I still would have seen it just for the spectacle, but it probably wouldn't have been good. But I would have liked to seen it happen. No, not a porn movie. They're asking if I did a porn. No.
Mm-mm.
No, it's an actual movie.
Why do they look at you and not instantly think porn?
I'm so sexy. I ooze sexiness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, intro. If there was a porn with me, when you go by it, you could enter the Olympics we were talking about earlier while you're watching it.
I told you I'm retired.
Like, sorry, he'd watch it, wouldn't you, if there was a pornography film with me in it?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. What if it was me and Incher in it?
No.
Banging each other.
Is that what you want to say?
Not happening. Not happening.
The Brian Knob story.
If I see them banging like women, I'll probably get jealous and stuff.
Yeah, but me and Incher double teaming.
Good Lord.
What? It's audio soulmates. Are you a fan of the Capitol Wrestling Arena? That's the new NXT arena. I've not seen it, to be honest.
I haven't either.
Will Bruce Pritchard be allowed to do his podcast after the Twitch banning? He's probably a different contract because he's he's an actual employee. So oddly enough, they probably won't. He probably won't adhere to that, which is very strange. But if all things are fair, I mean, that would be the same thing, I would think.
Mm-hmm. Take it away.
He'll kiss their ass though, no matter what, and say they're right for doing it.
He's like, you're right for taking my money. Love you, Vince.
Thoughts on Pineapple Pete being extra? Oh, Pineapple Pete was an extra on WWE Underground. Did you guys see this?
What? Ban. No more Pineapple Pete.
Damn. Some multiple
jumping sides. Get him out of there.
He was also in a couple of vignettes with Bianca Belair.
Get him out of there. The ones where she's like beating people and like weightlifting and running. I seen the weightlifting one and the running. She's doing like a deadlift and yeah, I seen that. But
this past Monday, she did like a trivia contest and she answered all the questions and she like gained all the money.
Mm-hmm.
They're like playing for money. Well, kind of look like poker chips and like Monopoly money, but she like took all of it.
Dang.
Any fun memories of trick-or-treating on Halloween? Yeah, I always had a great time trick-or-treating.
Mm-hmm.
Get together with my buddies, go out for the night, go trick-or-treat.
I tell you, when I was a kid, when we went out to a trick-or-treat, back in the day, in my day, kids everywhere. Everywhere. Nowadays, you don't see kids like that, you know?
I agree. And then it's funny because then my local page, I honestly haven't had a trick-or-treater in 10 years. And then I have a local sandwich page I belong to, and the people are all up in arms like, we can't take away the children's trick-or-treating. And I'm thinking, no one trick-or-treats anyway.
Oh, it
Funny, all these
sucks,
people
but
are big trick or treat marks who never talk about any other year.
it sucks, but this virus does not care.
I mean, it
It's
doesn't
gonna
sound
be
like the wisest thing to go door to door.
no when you're trying to like
exchanging candy with people.
social distance. I think they're going to have it in my town. I heard that today, but like I don't know. I think they're like saying to leave like a bowl of candy at the end of your driveway or something. and
Right.
It was like that's going to last. That
Yeah, I
one
mean,
kid's going
there's
to come
lots
up
of stuff you could do for. It's not like there's not. I mean, there's things you could do.
I'm going to take like a line and like mount it at the end
Cocaine.
and then like kind of like a zip line and
Oh,
zip the candy down to them.
yeah. Let's throw it down. I actually got some candy though the other day, last week. I was given a bag of candy.
Yeah,
trick or treat candy.
Mm.
I had this was the first candy, and it was a little Snickers and a little bag of M&Ms and a $5 coupon for Captain Scott seafood.
Excellent.
Chef George, he's a good man.
You remember you
Is
get
it weird?
those,
Are you impressed? I know my chef by name, Chef George.
yeah. You remember getting those coupons for like a drink at McDonald's in your trick or treat bag back in the day? And like you'd always look at it and be like, what the hell do I do with this? Like, what the hell? Like it was always kind of disappointing. That's what you got.
Man, what's wrong with Lexar? His face melting away or something. That was the end of Nikhil's questions.
Really?
Congratulations, Lexar. You made it.
You made Nikhil's day. We still have more questions from other people, though.
Bye.
Good night, Lexar. It's good to see you. You look very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Keep up the good work. You're a good man. We love you here at the Headyverse.
Steven's wanting to
I'm
leave
tapping
too.
out too.
And you as well,
night.
Steven. You're a good man. We will talk to you soon.
Good night.
So,
Good night.
Night, song man. Good night, Incher.
Good night. Good night.
Stevie.
how about me? Looking good night. They're showing some respect to Jackie Jones here. Everybody's putting over fucking Incher like he's anything to write home about.
Excuse me.
Al says, as Nikhil has been reducing the amount of questions he asks each week, is he doing this so Incher can go to bed at a decent hour, or is he just running out of things to ask?
I think he's running out of things to ask.
Man, now he's gonna up his games and send like 30 next week.
Besides, I can just tap out if I want.
Can't do
I'm
shit.
just
bitch.
trying to be upfront with everybody.
Al Dobbs replies, "Fuck that! I'm thinking about asking more questions. No power fap sleeping for Incher tonight."
What's with you, Dobbs? I thought we were like gonna be buddies. He was like, "What's your PlayStation account name?"
Dobbs wants to know, does Incher still visit those ladies of the night?
No, I never did that. Don't know what he's talking about. Like, I might have made a joke about that on the show. I've never done anything like that.
Prove it.
I don't know how to prove it. Give me a lie detector test.
Al Wolves wants to know, would you let E.T. touch you with his finger? Yeah.
If
You
I had
heal
a
people.
E.T. phone on.
Would you let him give you a prostate exam?
It's got a crazy story. Like he's like attached to this kid, and like he's an alien from another world, and it's kind of crazy.
Why is that so weird?
It's got a weird story. That they have this emotional bond with one another, and they're like,
I think it's nice.
It's like more. It's like physically, like they're bonded together. Like why did that happen?
Because he's an alien, we don't understand their physiology.
Yeah.
You just wanted to kill Alien, like the Alien Lane. They should have just wiped him out and killed him.
You're such a ET, Mark. Jeez.
E.T.'s a great movie. How if you don't like E.T., you're like,
I like E.T.,
love
but I'm just saying
Gilligan's
it's a
Island,
strange
but E.T.
story.
don't make no sense.
It's a strange story that he's like emotionally like and physically connected to the kid.
It's not a real reality movie. I mean,
Well, no, I don't think it's reality, but I'm just
I love
saying,
it.
strange story. Like, why would you think of that?
I think it's nice. Empathy for your fellow living
Aliens?
entities.
Mm-hmm. I was looking for like if they edited out all the guns, but I couldn't really detect it. Like,
I went to see it in December with my friend Juliana. She had never seen it before, which was weird. And I thought maybe, but they didn't. They showed it was an old 35 millimeter version, so it's on reel to reel, and
yeah.
so it wasn't a cut version. They even had the penis breath line. You like that line, Incher?
I don't really remember.
Come on.
It's
Like the most famous line of the movie.
And they cut it out?
Yeah, they cut it out when they re-edited the movie and took the guns out.
Yeah.
Stellar Stevens says, how about the E.T. finger poke of doom?
Like he could do some damage with it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just get this text from Chi-Town Matt in Chicago. He says, you gotta love In Your Head. Go from the Thunderdome to Bruce Pritchard to Incher and the Women of the Night to E.T.
I don't know no Women of the Night. I don't know.
Did you ever poke the Women of the Night with your E.T. finger?
I don't know what you're all talking about. I've
Whores.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know where that's coming from. I used to joke about it, but that's not the truth. It's not who I am.
What would you usually pay for?
What? I don't
What would you like your specialty?
Your mom doesn't want me to say.
Man, you're dirty. What if I sent that to your mom? Would she approve of that kind of talk from you?
Probably not, but you're pressing me here.
Can Incher describe how he would kill Al-Ub? And can he give us all the gory details?
What? I'm not Marty Jannetty here.
Would Incher let Vince Russo lick it up?
No.
Did you see this picture of Vince Russo recently?
What's he doing?
I'll share it. He's just got his tongue sticking out for some reason.
Vince Russo.
Look at that.
What is he doing? He wants to lick it up, I guess.
I don't know what the context of the picture is.
Beats me.
Man, it's kind of creepy though, I think. It's like a madman.
Mm-hmm.
A weirdo.
A little bit.
Do you think Tazo sent all his crack to Dobbs? No, I think he kept some of it for himself. Lick it up. Yeah. I go out and lick it up. That's Incher's favorite Kiss tune.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Marty Van Buren, Big Swole's match tonight on Dark was fire lit or slapping, as the kids say. Why does Jack insist on hating greatness? She's really terrible. I'm not trying to be, I'm just being honest. She's not a good wrestler. Very bad.
Not a Big Swole fan.
No, she stinks. Marty Van Buren, who do you think the Road Warriors are no selling and stiffing in heaven? Arguably the greatest team in wrestling.
Yep.
Yep.
Jason Davis, how big is Batista's dick? I bet he has a little tiny one. That's why he got all the muscles to make up for it. You think about that, Batista?
I don't think you'll be happy with that.
Last
Don't try to
Dana
get him
Brooke.
in one of your movies. He'll remember what you said about him.
All right, Batista, do it up. Boom. What's bigger, Batista's dick or Jack's ego? Well, mine ego's so small, and if Batista's got the little wee wee, it might be a fair fight. Ryan Matthew Clutter, Incher's boy. He says, "Does life get any better than in your head on a 65-inch 4K television?" Get that, man. He posted this question while we're doing the show because look,
we got the exact same outfits on.
Yeah, it's the first time I wore this show in life, not just on the show. Look at that, Incher.
Bam.
Don't you look good?
Yeah. It's like we're like a video game almost.
Man, your whole life is just thinking about video games.
Well, it splits it in 4 halves like that. That's like a
4 quarters.
player video game, you know?
Mm-hmm.
4 quarter, yeah.
Man. It's 4 handsome men right there, Incher. We could start a man band. Forget boy bands. Let's do a man band.
And just a man band.
Would you be in my man band?
Sure.
Can you give each other the test James Lipton gives to his guests at the end of the Actors Guild? All right, here we go. And Songman. What is your favorite word?
My favorite word. Job's.
He is the king of the Headyverse.
I don't really know if I have the answer to that one.
Head, because it's part of all the podcasts.
Yep, that was in my head for a moment.
Head, Incher. Incher knows. What is your least favorite word?
Outoob.
Incha?
Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Longman's gonna be sending me some blue stuff. It says it's cream soda.
What turns you on?
What turns me on?
Me turns Incher on.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, that James
Unicorn
Lipton's he's
just
a
in your
potty
head.
mouth with asking these questions.
What turns you off?
Song
Those
man.
lip injections.
I thought so.
Yeah. What else we got?
What sound or noise do you love? My voice.
What sound or noise do I love?
The Wilhelm scream.
I like hearing hydraulics. Like a hydraulic noise, like yeah. Don't you like that noise?
Weird.
Yeah. The smell of gasoline. But I guess that ain't a sound.
What noise or sound do you hate?
Noise or sound that I hate.
Incher's voice.
Banter of the Incha opera.
I don't know. I hate
The sound when in your head.
Saxophones.
What is your favorite curse word? Poop.
Probably poppycock.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
One that pays. Big bucks.
Pro wrestler.
Yeah.
Not really. Maybe when I was a kid. But what profession would you not like to do? Prostitution.
Probably like bookkeeping.
If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates? Hey, yo, buddy.
I've been waiting on you.
He's been wanting you to die?
No, he's like happy that I'm there. There's no owls here.
How do you know? You're sending the man to hell.
I'm saying that's what they're saying to me. I didn't
You're
say he
wishing
has to go
Owl
to
burns
hell.
in hell for all of
He
eternity.
could go to purgatory or something. I don't know.
Steve Logan, favorite interview guest?
Favorite interview guest?
Dairy Funk.
That's always a good one. I liked
Gary Hart.
Gary Hart, yeah.
Mario Mancini's fun. George South.
I miss Jesse Neal. I liked him. That was fun. It was fun at the end.
Yeah, but not because of him.
It was pretty fun.
Best without your head guess.
You want
really
to
have
just
been
like
Ben Chapman.
bury the hatchet, and we're together. We can talk about it. It's all said and done. Let's forget about it.
Best without your head guess. Ben Chapman, one of my favorites to have on because it's one of the last ties to Universal Monsters. A lot of really good recent ones.
Sid Haig was good.
Sid Haig's really cool. Bill Mosley's always a really good guest. Mark Patton, one of my favorite guests, been on multiple times. Lots of good stuff. Trista Robinson. What do you think is the biggest sports ball than Brian? What do you think is the biggest sports ball that Brian Knobs could fit in his butthole? Oh, interesting.
I'm going to say a racquetball.
A softball.
Softball?
Yeah. I don't think he could fit a bowling ball in his ass.
No bowling balls, though.
No basketball. Football's an interesting shape because it's tapered, so you could start small and get it up in there. You know what I'm saying? But then it'd be hard to pull out if you get it all the way in, past the bump.
Yeah. Ouch.
You ever stick any sports balls in you, Insure?
No.
I don't know what this is a picture of. Oh, it's Eddie Kingston. Oh, it's Eddie Kingston and Larry Sweeney. I'll show it to everybody. And is that Bryce Remsburg?
Kind of looks like it, yeah.
That's sad. Huge fan of Larry Sweeney and Eddie Kingston.
Oh, yeah.
Really, especially when he was in his prime, if AEW would have been around when even now, because he's just such a good talker, he'd been a great manager, and I think that really would have been a good place he could have shined. So much charisma. The size wise really wouldn't matter today.
Yeah.
You could play a good role in AEW as like a manager and a wrestler.
Sure. He would have been great. I'd
What
been
are
all for it.
Yeah. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. So $5 more, and I'll tell my idea for Boogeyman merchandise, or you can wait till next week. Save up your pennies. Wait till next week. What are some real life examples where you've used the power of positivity or honesty in real life? Interesting. I do try to stay very positive. Honestly, the last year and a half, almost 2 years now, getting a healthier, definitely staying positive.
Yeah. Always try to put on a good face and say hello to the world. It's the power of positivity.
You're just getting delirious now?
And a little bit, yeah.
What would Incher wear a WWJEJD bracelet? What would Jack E. Jones do bracelet?
No.
Why? What a bitch. I'd wear that.
No.
You should get it. That would be a cool tattoo actually around your wrist.
Uh-huh.
It would always be with you. You could just look down in life and think, life's giving me lemons, but what would Jackie Jones do? Things would get better.
Well, that's interesting that you think that.
Just giving you some life advice. Does Incher's new sex toy remind him of Brian Knobs?
I guess it would a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
not a sex toy. It's a unicorn that's a potty squatty mascot.
Yeah. That's what hides as. That's like the fleshlights of like, that's not my rubber vagina. That's a flashlight.
He has a commercial. It says it right there. He's the pooping unicorn. His name is Dookie.
I'm just saying you're into some weird kinky stuff.
See, he says it right there too.
Yeah, but he's got a little hole to stick your little weenie
That's
in
not
his
what
bum bum.
That's for the poopy.
Are you sure you're not plugging in the condom?
Well,
You tired that song, man. Why
It's
don't
good
you
that
get
you're
to
using
bed?
safety with your sex toy.
Uh,
Can anyone
I
dress
guess.
like wrestlers for the In Your Head Halloween edition? I like that. Maybe I'll be Orange Cassidy. And then Incher can get a full suit to be Kane or something.
Yeah, there you go.
How many mail-in ballots has Incher falsified?
None.
There's
Why
a
would you
lot
wanna
of
do that?
horror questions here. We'll save those for Without Your Head, but thank you for sending those in, Steven. Join the Without Your Head group, and we'll have a thing to ask questions for there as well. You can hear me, Troy, and Trista Robinson Thursday nights. WWE missed the boat on doing a Wyatt family horror movie. That's true. Especially they have this connection now to Savini. Why not, instead of using them to make like wrestling stuff, do a movie with them?
Yeah, really. Be logical.
Favorite Japanese wrestlers. I was a big Great Muta fan. Currently, I really like Asuka.
Yeah. I really like what's his name? Maru what the hell's his name? Forgot his name. Old guy
Yeah,
in
he's awesome.
New Japan. Shit, you asked me too quick. I know his
Antonio
name.
Inoki.
No.
Giant Baba.
Oh, I can see his face.
Ricky Dozan.
Shisasuke. What's his
Nakamura?
name? Fuck. Not. No. Shit. I forgot his name. I don't know. He
that
has
guy's
the
pretty
bad
good.
haircut. Older dude. I don't know. I kind of liked him, but if I could think of it.
Funaki.
Oh, I'm tired. Come on. I can't
Worst
think
regular
of it.
job you ever had?
Worst regular job I ever had. Probably the drunk tank. It was pretty bad. I know people are like, I just laugh at them while they're drunk. But no, they want to get violent. They want to. You're locking them into a place and you have the key and they want out.
You ever go back and visit?
Actually, I think the building that I worked out of has been torn down.
Oh, really?
So, but it doesn't exist anymore.
But I hope all the workers get out before they tore it down.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Yeah. Hoosier Highway is thinking maybe Great Sasuke or Mir Suzuki.
Suzuki, no. He's wrestling currently. Like, I can't think of his freaking name. He has
Yokozuna?
No, he has a song that everybody sings along to, and it's like this rock song. Let me try to figure this out.
Favorite rock or metal band?
Favorite rock or metal band? Hey, how about Van Halen? How about that? Might as well jump.
Favorite video game?
Or I like AC/DC. I like Metallica. Alice in Chains.
I don't like heavy metal. I don't like rock and roll. All I listen to is Barry Manilow.
Oh, I see.
Favorite video game? And Hoosier Highway's demanding. He's saying it's Minoru Suzuki.
Yeah, Minoru Suzuki. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Minoru Suzuki. Yeah. Older guy. He's real kind of a hard ass. And yeah, I liked him pretty well.
You like his ass?
Not his ass, but good Lord. Can we end this thing already?
You said he had a hard ass.
I said he's a hard ass, as in like.
I don't know. I thought maybe he said like a tight butt you were into.
No.
Reminds you of the unicorn or something.
Yeah, thank you for that, Hoosier Highway. I couldn't remember his name.
And Mike adds, it's not his sex toy, it's his friend. Man, that's honesty. Thank you, Tyler. It is. Honest. Honest as the day is long. All right, Incher. Thank you from the Headyverse. And
thank you all.
Remember, it is Jobs, Shaheen, Jim Jackson, and Hoosier Highway Day. Good people.
There you go. Appreciate it, guys.
Mm-hmm. Jack beat death. It's true. Fuck death. Boom. Punch it out, bitch. All right, Incher.
I wouldn't be challenging him. I'd leave him alone. Just keep on good terms with him.
Speaking of death, you could check out our interview earlier today. Jeffrey Reddick video interview, the creator of Final Destination franchise and his new movie, Don't Look Back. That's over in the Without Your Head YouTube channel. Go to withoutyourhead.com. You can click all his stuff up there or go to youtube.com/withoutyourhead. All kinds of cool video interviews. You do at least one a week, usually multiple
Mhm,
times a week. We got a bunch of new stuff coming up because working with Tristan and I are going to be doing some interviews for Ghosttober for the Travel Channel. That's going to be fun. And we're also doing a bunch of interviews for some festival Scream Fest.
Excellent. Sounds good.
DJ Graham live this Thursday night. And Intra's doing a Halloween special on his Twitch.
Yep.
See him playing the video games.
Everybody check out my YouTube channel. Got some good things coming up. And peace out.
Tyler
Love
says
y'all.
this is the best in your head I've seen in a while. Usually just suck. No, he didn't say that last part. He says it's the best in your head he's seen in a while.
Well, thank you, Tyler. You the man. All righty, everybody.
I say we
I'm
go
out.
another couple hours. We think
What? I didn't hear that last part.
it's like a halfway mark. All nighter. What the hell? He's out of here.
What? Yeah,
All
what?
right. Night Song Man. See you,
Good night.
Stellar Steven. Thanks for all the questions, Steven. And send in
Thank
the
you.
horror ones over to the Without Your Head page, and we'll answer them this week live on the show. Good night.
Take care. Good night.
Take care and beware.